The following program
sucks shit.
The following live program is intended for mature audiences and may contain strong language, sexual discussion, racial jokes, and other potentially offensive material. If you are easily offended, please tune out now. The No Holds Barred radio show is intended for the private entertainment of our listeners. Recording and distribution of our show is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of the broadcasters and No Holds Barred radio network. The opinions expressed on the No Holds Barred radio show do not reflect the opinions of its network listeners or staff or anyone else on the internet. By calling into the No Holds Barred radio show, you consent to having your name, voice, and other personal information broadcast over the air. We reserve the right to use recordings of your calls in future broadcasts. This show is meant for entertainment and fun. It is not to be taken seriously. If you do not have a sense of humor, please feel free to close your audio player or steal a sense of humor from the person next to you. You can find all of our contact information on our website at www.nhbradio.com. Now, on with the show.
We are a chosen generation, and we are about to rise. We come from every town and nation to break through the fallacy and lies. We have been beaten down and shaken. We've been blackballed and ostracized. But only so much will be taken. And now it's time we mobilize. No longer will we try to figure more. 'Cause we would rather die than be controlled. You can try to hold us down, but we're coming pound for pound. And we'll leave your body battered and scarred. We know what we're fighting for. We won't take it anymore. And we're coming back with no holds barred.
Dave's already a dick. He's already a fucking dick. You are already a fucking dick.
Already.
Yes. Already you're a fucking dick. You want to know why? Folks, I wish you could hear the conversations that go on while we're playing the theme here.
Not even on the theme, just this pre-show stuff.
This is just like, he's like sitting here going like, all right, guys, get ready, because this theme's a little bit shorter. And he's like, yeah, I know. I kind of appreciate the old one now. I'm like, what the fuck? You bitched because it was fucking long. Now we get the shorter theme, and you're bitching because it's short. Fuck you on a broom.
On a broom.
On a broom.
Wow.
Zoo! Yes, folks, and this only begins the night where we make enemies out of friends.
And we,
I'll get you, my pretty, you and your little Blinky, too.
Yes. I've got indigestion from fucking eating sausage sandwiches all day.
Damon loves the sausage.
Yeah, that's it.
Y'all walked into that one. How do you feel?
Well, no, my parents fucking come in, about 10 to 6.
Your parents fucking.
That's nasty.
How do you think that came about?
My dad would say that's fiction too. So no, they come walk. My dad walks in. He's like, "Well, we're going over to your sister-in-law's because it's her birthday today, and I know you got the show, so you just got to fend for yourself."
So basically, it's your fault.
Yeah, all I had was the last half of my lunch, which was supposed to be tomorrow's lunch.
And they told you this when?
10 minutes before you got here.
Yeah, so there was no hope of either of us picking you up something.
Yeah, so I got to order lunch again tomorrow.
Bastards.
Yeah, I mean, money comes out of my ass
food.
like liquid.
Speaking of food, Dave, remind me to... you have to thank me when we go outside.
Okay.
I'll explain why later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's show is a very special edition of the No Holds Barred radio show, and we'll be getting, if you've been following the discussion on our forums, you know what we're going to be talking about tonight, but we're not going to get into that right away.
And we will not be only talking about that either.
Well, it really all depends on
where we go.
On where we
Yes.
we don't know. We don't where the train's going to take off. It might jump the track and plummet into the ravine and take the entire internet radio network with it.
Just remember, no matter where you go,
there you are.
What?
So, yeah.
What are you, all Buddha?
So,
yes, I am.
So, folks, I want to start off tonight's show by making our first enemy of the night.
Yes.
Our first enemy of the night, ladies and
My
gentlemen.
buddy.
The man that shares the name with our current co-host, who's also
Dave?
who's also the original co-host of this radio show, the No Holds Barred radio show. This guy, I swear, he smoked away the part of his brain that has a bachelor's degree in communications. He smoked it away. Calls me tonight. He sent me 2 more parodies, folks.
We have 2 more of these.
2
crappy
more
things.
of Mike Ellis parodies. This guy has done more work in 2 weeks than he did in the last 6 months of the show. He's not on the show anymore. He even tried to get his own show. That lasted, what, an hour and a half? Okay?
But it was a good hour and a half.
It was, yeah,
It was?
I guess.
No, it's a lie.
No, it was called every week. He would call me and go, Damon, can you do this Saddam Hussein impression again?
But wasn't that also every week? Hey Damon, I can't kick the stream.
Yeah, that was every week. Damon, I can't kick the stream. It was also, Damon, I don't have the $25 to give you for the broadcasting fees, which none of the other staff has paid me yet, by the way.
Oh, staff picnic's gonna be fun.
So yeah, we're not going to be able to afford a staff picnic at this point. Want to know where the staff picnic's going to be? In Ventrilo. So anyway, so he calls me up and he's like, he called me and left a message on my voicemail earlier this afternoon asking if I received the 2 parodies, and he hasn't checked his email to see if the email bounced yet.
So he just wanted to use you as his email bounce.
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm his email bounce verification. You know, I have nothing better to do, like a job or show prep. You know,
No, we don't do that.
so he calls me back because I didn't return his call promptly, I guess.
Oh, poor guy.
You know, calls me back and wants to verify that. You know, he's and this is typical Mike. So yeah, indeed, yeah. So did you get the songs?
Yeah,
yeah. So I was thinking maybe you could at least play one of them. Then I said, Mike, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it tonight. We have a full show. What do you mean? You got a 3-hour show? Mike, Mr. Ellis, you quit this show in October of 2002. Okay, you are now just a listener. Okay, if I want,
I had to suck for a while until I was good at it, just like everything else I've done in life.
Yep.
when are you going to get good?
Wasn't the last parody.
I mean, I'm sorry. You know, it's like we have plans for the show, okay? You left those plans, remember? You didn't like the amount of work I made you do, even though all I asked you to do was produce half a show every other week. You weren't even on every week. I asked you to produce every other week.
True Playboy writing in. Mike Ellis, I don't want to hear him lose the funny. That makes me sad. Rest in peace, Mike Ellis. But we have a new Mike who is arguably better, so it's okay.
Yeah.
See, now he's trying to get on my good
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
Arguably.
Ass kissing.
But do you realize the tense he uses? He says arguably.
Yeah,
better.
yes.
So there is discussion there in his eyes.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a lot of discussion happening around here.
There is, and it's all going to be aired tonight. Call it Dirty Laundry Night. And I hope you all have your Clorox. So anyway, so this guy
For drinking.
yes, preferably for drinking. I know I'm going to be doing it. So this guy wants me to put aside my plans to play his parodies because we didn't give him enough attention last week. Sorry that you didn't get to hear it, Mike.
Is he going to show up at the staff picnic too?
No. And here's the thing. I'm like, are you going to listen? He's like, I don't know. I might something about being on break. I'm like, look, you're not even listening to the show. You're not on the show. You're not on the staff. You send me these parodies. You know, whether or not they're good is up for debate, as we see in our forum.
Well, like I told you, 2 out of 10 think Mike still has kind of some funny left compared to AIDS.
The funny,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
the funny supply dwindling, but still there.
Yeah.
So you know, we don't have a topic or anything. We're just going to devote time to play his parodies.
What we're doing, we were wondering what we were going to talk about tonight until Mike called. And
now he's planned our whole show.
Thank you, Mike Ellis.
What I told him is maybe I will play his parodies if he, I'm like, are you even going to tune in and listen to your own parodies? Like, if I know you're listening, maybe I will play them. Maybe. I mean, this guy makes me fucking laugh.
Yatis Shimu is reminding Mike that smoking pot's not good for you. We know that.
Please, if he is listening, he's going to get on this again. I'm so sick of that pot argument. I am so anti-pot now because of his stance on pot.
I've got a bunch of people saying they want to hear the parodies.
No. Maybe.
Maybe.
You know what?
I don't know.
Maybe
Where?
not.
I don't know. We officially at 8:30 have to move on.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't know, guys. I mean, it just boggles the mind. This guy who bitched about doing any production work whatsoever for the last 6 or so months he was on the show now can't do enough production work.
I sucked ass.
yes.
Okay, with all due respect, I know Brown Eye was not like a masterpiece. I mean, it's no duct tape. I'll admit that. It's no duct tape. But at least
Far better.
I asked somebody to record the original music for it.
Oh no, he told me if I could do the music, it would be great. And I was like, Mike, don't hold your breath. I don't really have a whole lot of
Okay.
time.
Fuck that.
Actually, let me just pause for a second. Give out the contact info, Damon. We never did that.
Oh yeah, he says so.
that's right.
Oh, by the way, it's February what?
My guess 9.
Yeah,
Yes,
February
it
9th,
is 9.
2005.
Number 9.
877-642-5...
9.
Stop saying 9! It's 877-642...
9.
5483.
Yeah, 9.
9. 1-877-NHB Live for all you people who can spell.
Yeah, and NHB Live through Skype, AOL, and Yahoo. Contact at nhbradio.com through Windows or MSN Messenger.
Or you can send in your Coca-Cola bottle caps in, and if you have 30 of them, we read
Yes,
your
we will
IM.
give you a free rebate to. We will give you free tickets to Great Adventure that expired 2 years ago.
Yeah. Bring your can.
Yeah,
Red Adventure sucks.
yeah. So that's what I had to deal with today, among other things. I hate my job.
What's new?
Welcome to the club.
I-
At least you know who you work for. I don't even know who the hell I
But
work for.
but he knows who he works for, but
Monday-
he can't mention him.
Well, Monday night, I think we established that I work for Shaggy now. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's true.
I don't even know who I work for.
Yeah,
It's like it's SBC, it's ATT, it's SBC, it's ATT. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know.
I know who I work for. I'm just I'm under like
Gag rule.
I'm under a gag order. Oh, if this is who I think it is, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. NHB. Hello.
Good morning.
Oh, bye.
Okay.
Soundboards through Skype.
Wonderful.
We didn't get enough soundboards through the phone. Now we're getting them through Skype. You unoriginal cockblades.
Me Angel wants to know if we can send message via carrier pigeon. Dave.
No.
Oh my God! No, he died. We shot him.
We actually ate him. That was
Yes.
That was part of the.
That was my
sausage and-
dinner.
That was part of the sausage and peppers. That
Sausage, peppers, and carrier pigeon.
Was that like foie gras or some shit?
Foie, and that would be goose liver. Actually,
It's 100 degrees in here. Fuck this.
open the thing.
No, I'm closing the vent.
So close the
All right,
vent.
close the vent.
You know, you remember? What,
It's hot. It's cold. It's hot. It's cold.
Have you ever gotten that drunk that you don't realize when you're hot and when you're cold?
I've gotten so drunk I couldn't open a Dunkin' Donuts coffee cup. Who are you
Oh, yeah, I
talking
remember
You
to?
got so drunk you couldn't even say the phone number on this show.
Oh yeah.
No,
but-
I could.
Oh.
But that's kind of
Specificity.
Yeah. All right. Good point.
So I guess it's my due to get drunk during the telethon this year.
No, you did your quota on St. Patty's Day last year, and I'm sure you'll do it again this year.
No, I'm not Irish.
St. Patrick's Day is on a Thursday this year.
Oh, so I
Thank
can't
God.
take St. Patty's.
So it's
Day.
John and Liz's turn
Yeah, they have
because
to
they
take-
are back.
They're black. I mean back.
Yeah, they were gone and now they're back. They were gone, but now they're back.
They left, but
They come back.
Yeah, Rye's gone again. And Sloan changes his time more than fucking I change condoms while banging my girlfriend.
Sound check.
Sound check.
It's here, but changing.
Let me tell you something, folks. If you don't like the NHB radio schedule, sit tight because it's changing soon.
Yeah, it's okay. Are we starting this now?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on. So we'll push the other bit back to 8:45. I don't give a fuck. We're going to piss off everyone on the internet radio community. I don't care. Everyone.
Okay.
My network sucks.
Yeah.
No wonder DEF CON's beating us.
I think there's other reasons, but
Well, we'll get to that later. Oh, here we go. NHB.
I'm not pissed. I'm just I got my rehearsal so that I could honor the Tuesday night slot. Now it's back to Kevin again.
now can I ask you a question?
Yo,
You know I love you, right, brother?
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
something like that.
I hate to blow up your spot, but instead of doing a show, you guys sat in Ventrilo
When?
last night.
I didn't sit in Ventrilo last night.
No,
I got
no.
home at 10 something. I'm sorry, 9. No, it was after 10.
No, to be honest, I did not see Jay Ventrilo. Joe. I didn't see Joe in Ventrilo during sound check.
Oh, Joe wasn't there last
No,
night?
Joe wasn't there.
What did he steal, an O and an E from someone else?
No,
Sorry.
no, we weren't in. I don't know. I mean, Jay could have went on, but he didn't have. I don't. But no, I wasn't here. I came in Ventrilo as soon as I
Yeah.
got back.
No, to defend GF, which I don't normally do, but to defend GF, he was not. He was not home during the show. Does anyone even know if Trey Dog went on last night, and does anyone even care?
What's a trade dog?
I vote no for both.
What's a trade dog?
Trey Dog, I think it's the same thing as I can't think of any.
Is it like a Snoop Dogg?
I think it's better than a hot dog, but worse than a bulldog.
Oh, okay. I'll accept that. I'll take
All right.
that.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bye.
Peace.
Yeah, but nonetheless, Jeff and his show didn't appear on Tuesday.
No, it didn't appear.
Jack and Bits J, Grand Theft GF, and Kleptomaniac Kevin.
Yeah, the people who steal our bits.
Yep.
Let's see. We do not know if Trey Dog went on last night.
Which is no surprise.
Because he doesn't participate in any staff discussions.
Yeah, that's true.
The only time Trey Dog posts to the staff list is when he asks about promoting his WrestleMania Jello wrestling thing
Yeah,
to raise money for his server.
yeah. And then you got Bounce Around Sloan. I'm on at 8. I'm on at 10. I'm on at 8. I'm on at 10. I'm on whenever my girlfriend lets me. His girlfriend, the Yoko Ono of the No Holds Bar Radio Network. NHP.
You guys realize how unprofessional it is
We don't
to talk
care.
about. Yeah, it's fine. Let's keep doing it. I like it.
Yeah,
Do you realize how unprofessional it is to not show up on your own damn time slot?
You realize how unprofessional it is for two people who haven't been on my show in the first 2 years of existence to come in and within 3 weeks try to hijack it to a different night?
Let me ask a question, Jay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, a series of questions. What time did the announcement go out that you weren't going to go on?
Clock?
What time?
I don't know. I can't read the clock.
Okay.
It's hold on, Jay. Hold on. It's the blindness excuse. Fucking it. Hello, NHP.
Just letting you know, I'm not disappointed. I'm actually glad you guys are on tonight.
Oh, you might
fuck
not
is
be
this?
by the end of the night. It's Jerry.
Oh, no. Trust me. I'm so glad you're on tonight.
Okay.
Trust me.
I'll talk to you later.
Wait, hold on. I'm a
No,
little
yeah.
curious. Why?
I know exactly why.
I know.
Oh,
why.
okay. Never mind. We'll find out later.
We'll
We gotta
talk
get
to
back
you
to Jay.
later,
Bye.
Turbo.
Jesus God.
Oh, Jay left.
Jay left.
Oh,
I
it's
guess
so
he did.
unprofessional to hang up on a show and
You
they
know
put
what
you
it
on
was?
hold.
It was Jerry's weight just pushed him way out of the hole.
Yeah. I know why. Shall we transition?
Yeah, why not? I think I've said all I gotta say about the lack of staff.
And the one listener who does listen to Trey Dog says no Trey last night.
Yeah.
We got about as much of a staff as a snapped in half flagpole right now.
And Oi the Drama also confirmed Trey didn't go on last night.
Nice for letting us know, dog.
Maybe I wanted to fill in for you.
Yeah, maybe. We had a whole fucking Tuesday night open. We could have played stand-up comedy all night.
Well, now hold on. We're not. You're jumping too far ahead.
Or you know what? We could have put on the GIMP.
The Gimp. Speaking of which,
Nice segue, Mike. That's very professional of you.
yes, the Gimp.
Wow, we're going to shoot our load so early on this show. It's going to be hard.
No. We'll come back to some of these topics later. I don't give a fuck.
No, this is like
Because
high level.
no one actually sits through this whole show.
What are we doing? We're hopscotching every
Yes,
topic?
we're doing the preview. You know how you get the previews?
Yes.
What is it,
Coming
the
up
news?
tonight on NHP Radio. We're gonna.
Okay, for those who don't know, Jerry is on another network now. He's actually the assistant manager
Wait.
of another network.
What is he? The assistant manager of Wendy's?
No, Wendy's would go out of existence if he was.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm going to I want to let you know who's on their staff because I think that's important to know.
Oh, is this another one of those to the web?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm already at the web.
Oh,
Uh,
already at the web. I am late on the queue. I should be fired.
very
Very
unprofessional.
unprofessional.
Yes, it's very unprofessional. Very. You're gonna send me back to the minor leagues.
So there is a network in existence that will remain. What are we going to name it? Nameless or
Is it the WB thing?
Yeah.
yeah, the WB.
Oh, it's Tame Solo Radio. Oh wait, we got a call.
No, we don't.
Thank you.
You know what it is? I call it. What I call it is the Statue of Liberty Radio. Give me your weak, your huddled, and your masses. I mean, okay,
It's the Mexican border.
Oh God.
that's what it is.
It's the Mexican border. Oh, he's back. Hey, yes.
Right.
Sorry, I'm not allowed to be professional tonight.
Don't worry about it. You're better than the other show that's on tonight.
All right, what is it? What is it?
The GIMP.
Yeah, since we brought it
The
up.
one that I would need, I had already told everybody that, and I even made it very clear to the individual that I would need about 5,000 pounds of drugs and about 12 cases of beer to get through.
And that would just give you a buzz.
As an appetizer.
Nothing. Never mind.
Go on.
All right, so you are not responsible as this. Now, what are you? You're the assistant manager.
I'm just an assistant GM. You know,
What-
I don't
what is-
make
what-
I don't make decisions.
God, I'd like to have one of those.
What's your job? What is your job description? Because I asked Venison, who, mind you, these are all either ex-staff or ex-members of ex-listeners of NHB. What's your job description?
Basically nothing.
Wow! Wait, you fit?
No, I'm supposed to be there to like help make decisions and shit.
Wait,
I
Jerry.
hear about shit later.
Jerry, so it's a think tank over there. They need a whole group of people to make a decision. You're a manager with a title and no job. Hold it. That's the
That's what I
management of
feel
NHB.
like.
You know what they
That's
are?
what,
You know
that's what I feel like anyway. I mean, maybe that's not intended, but damn it, that's what I feel like.
They have where there's all these people with titles and maybe 2 people get something done around here.
No, but I was not. No, when I found out. No, I found out. What was it? 2 days? Was it 2 days ago, Robert? 2 days ago was when I found out that they were putting on Gimp Nation 2.5.
Isn't it now 2.6?
2.5. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, all right. So they're putting them on now. Hold on, Jerry. When are they on?
Right now. And by the way, I just looked at their listener count.
What is it?
16.
Yeah. Failed experiment there, Forge, which I'm not buying. I'm not buying that reasoning. I'm going on the air. I'm not buying that reasoning.
The thing is, and if people get mad at me, then I'll take issue with it on my show. But you know what? I've never liked Steve, and I've told them, I told people that this was a bad idea because all it was a gimmick, to see if they could pull more listeners than NHB, but I'm sorry, I cannot stomach listening to that shit.
Okay, wait. Hole in your theory already. Let's see.
Whoa.
No, it ain't my theory.
Hold on.
Stop for a second. I just want to let the listeners know and let Jerry know we were on your Ventrilo server last night.
Yes.
I applied for a position on your staff. I wanted to have a show on Wild Bunch.
Really? I wasn't even there.
Well, I wanted the time slot from 2 a.m. on Sunday to 2:15 a.m. on Sunday, and they wouldn't give it to me. They said they were busy. But nonetheless, we spoke to Forge.
Yeah.
And he told us the reason was to show another network show that goes directly against us.
Oh, let's just say who it is.
Oh, Jim and Al.
DEF CON? DEF CON?
Yeah, Jim and Al on DEF CON.
Well, see, it wasn't Bart that I heard this from. It was somebody else.
Bart?
I don't even think it was.
Bart? You got the Simpsons on?
Yeah, huh?
That's Forge. That's Forge.
Don't!
Yes.
All right, but wait, no, here's the problem, okay? I spoke to Forge. Forge said he had nothing to do with the decision, and he is a co-GM. Venison was the one that confirmed to me that Gimp was coming on, and he is a co-GM. And he had nothing to do with
Viper
it.
Matrix told us he had nothing to do with it.
You know what? No one made this decision.
So-
a deity came down.
Either Joe made this decision, who is the owner of Wild Bunch Radio, or Penguin.
Well,
Oh,
we
shit.
got another
We
call.
got a call. Hold on, Jerry.
Hold on, Fatso.
Jerry,
All
hold
right,
on.
go ahead.
Hold on. This is my cousin. I don't think he knows we're on. Yes, Rich.
Hey, you, what's up?
Nothing.
Well, how
You're
you
on the
doing,
air,
Rich?
Rich.
Hey, it's a show tonight, huh?
Yeah.
As there is every Wednesday.
Yeah, and I always think it's Thursday.
You've been drinking, Rich?
Nah.
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Okay, good.
What's going on, man?
Nothing, I just want to see how you're doing.
Oh, I'm on the air.
That's all I say.
Yeah,
Let me when you get a chance.
All right, man.
All right, later,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Now, Mini-Me and Rich derail bits.
Just stop it. At least Rich didn't know. Go ahead, Jerry.
But basically, I think I know who made the decision.
Yeah, God.
I really do.
Well, we figured out. Since you didn't make the decision, Forge didn't make the decision.
Forge is the GM.
Well, wait, let me finish. Venison didn't make the decision, and Viper Matrix didn't make the decision, and Penguin is a flightless bird. I'm agreeing with him. I think Thor came down from
The God of Thunder. From
Valhalla.
No. From what's the fucking what's that called?
What are you talking about?
The home of the gods. It's not
Valhalla.
Valhalla. That's where the gods go and they die. That's where you go when you die in battle. What is it? Oh, it's killing me.
No,
Asgard. Asgard. That's where they're
you're
from.
right. Okay, he's right.
Okay, they're all
Okay.
coming from Asgard. They visited.
Who the fuck cares? Like, our listeners are going to care whether we're the
We have
Valhalla,
to-
Asgard.
we
Who gives
have
a
to-
shit?
Shut up. I believe in accuracy in bits.
We have
That's not professional.
I don't give a fuck.
God damn it.
Are you two bickering again?
Yes.
Shut up.
That's not professional.
That's not professional.
All right, Jerry.
So Jerry, when Thor and Odin came down to make this decision,
And Loki.
and Loki, where were you?
No.
Like I said, I didn't even find out about it till Monday.
You didn't answer my question. You answered your own question.
All right, wait.
When Odin, Thor, and Loki came down to make this decision, I think it's a great name replacement for all our names: Thor, Odin, and Loki.
All right. So
Thor.
Odin.
No.
Well, Odin's the
Odin's
All-Father, so I guess
he's Odin.
I'm Odin.
I'd be Thor.
David's
You'd be Loki.
Dave is definitely Loki, the god of the trickster god.
The asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Loki's the dick.
Okay. No, it wasn't Mount Olympus
And when
virus to slay.
And when I eat White Castles, that's
Oh
how
yeah,
I
he
get
is
my
definitely
thunder.
the god of thunder.
Okay, let's go back.
right.
So when they came down, Jerry, what were you doing other than eating?
Running for my life.
Oh God. Okay.
All right.
You've lost the funny.
So you lost the funny.
Stop it. All right, Jerry. Thanks. We got all the information we need. I think.
I'm sure you do.
Okay. Thanks, man.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Unfucking real.
Venison writing in. Hey, for the record, I not only didn't make the decision, I fought against it.
Come in and call. Come on. You got to open
Yeah,
for him.
Venison. Call.
You
Call
might
our
not be
number.
able to because he said on his show yesterday he was going to have all 3 streams open.
I-
All 3
Jesus.
stations because he wants to hear everything that's going on.
What is he like? Fucking
He knows the number. He's called into our show before.
He's not fucking. This is Venison.
This is true.
And
So-
Viper Matrix is saying this is a one-time thing. Yeah, that's why I said failed experiment.
A one-time thing.
Yeah, apparently-
So is the Challenger launch in '85.
Ooh. Ouch.
Also, I have a listener here, Oi the Drama, writing in saying that he tuned in for the very beginning of Gimp Nation and he was singing the Captain Planet theme. If that's not quality humor, I don't know what is.
Turn my computer down. It's official. I have to try.
All right.
I have to see what the hell he's doing. Just,
Actually, you're not going to be able to hear. You got to switch the sound card.
Hold on. You want me to do it?
no, I'll put it.
No, dude, why are we even giving him attention?
Because I want to see why. What possessed
what? Someone's
him.
failed broadcast experiment? Is that like a failed marriage experiment?
Yeah. It's like marrying for money.
They
It just
put
doesn't
this
work.
guy on. They put this guy on to try and pull listeners away from Jim and Al. Please, somebody go
Okay.
to the web and look
No,
at
he's
the
right
damn
there, right there.
Shoutcast listings, please. Let's see how many listeners the Gimp has pulled from Jim and Al. Oh God! Hold on. NHB,
Haven't we done this before?
haven't we done what before?
Like listening to the Gimp on y'all's show?
We're
I think
not.
y'all are-
No.
doing
We're
it,
not
Dave.
Oh,
listening
okay,
to
yeah,
him.
please
Hey,
don't.
GM, GM, GF. Good. Get off my fucking line.
Do a show, bitch.
Yeah, go do your own show. Stop worrying about mine.
Okay.
This isn't my idea.
Gimp is currently holding. Drum roll, please.
Hold on. Hold it.
That's not a drum. That's not a drum. Okay, drum roll. And the big number on the tote board is 16 listeners.
Yeah, it's a great experiment, guy. Oh, can we look and see how many Jim and Al are holding?
Okay. Do you want the drum roll again or no? No, that's. Okay. Jim and Al on DEF CON Radio, currently holding 98 listeners.
How many do we have? 116.
116.
We are to win.
But the fact is, we're not to the Jim and Al thing yet. Don't even worry about that.
Oh, we haven't even started on that can of worms yet.
But the fact is, your experiment, just kick him off now.
Oh my God!
Boot him.
You guys would be better
Boot
off.
him.
You guys would be better off broadcasting stand-up comedy.
Like someone else would during the day, maybe.
Pull the plug on the Gimp.
Relay us. There
Wow.
you go. Relay
you
us.
You guys did. That's a great thing you did there. You really sucked a lot of listeners away from Jim and Al. You guys really know what the fuck you're doing over at Wild Bunch
And
Radio.
I wonder, since Wild Bunch has a staff of 100,
Yeah.
how
Maybe,
many of those 16 are
staff.
Wild Bunch staff?
Here's what I'd like to know. You have enough people on your staff to fill the fucking Eagles Stadium, okay? In Philadelphia, where the Eagles play, I guess it's Eagles Stadium.
Where they
like it fucking
Veterans
matter,
play,
veterans,
because
whatever,
Veterans
veterans,
works.
Eagles, wherever they fucking lost, okay?
That was in Jacksonville, but that's
Yeah,
besides the
okay,
point.
fine, wherever. I don't give a shit. They blew it. Anyway, so you got all these fucking people. Why don't you all get together, combine your numbers, and, well, it would probably match the Gimp's ratings. Anyway, I'm sorry.
All right, listen to me. Listen to me good. I'm going to interject something about Super Bowl here and take us completely off topic because I'm good at that.
Yeah.
I heard today that Paul McCartney got $3.3 million for the halftime show, which was 14 minutes long.
Meanwhile, I think
The
I
most
made
boring fucking halftime show
I disagree.
ever.
I disagree.
You want to know something? Guess how many complaints the FCC got about commercials and all the broadcasts during the Super Bowl?
How much?
About 16
Complaints
total
over the commercials?
over commercials and the Super Bowl
And they were
broadcast itself.
soft commercials this year.
Yeah, they
Now-
were very.
Most of the complaints were about the GoDaddy commercial where the girl's
I thought that was great.
top just kept like falling off. She's actually in the WWE. She's one of the girls in WWE now. But you know what the next highest complaint was?
Don't tell me the bear commercial. Oh, the cat commercial.
No. It was actually about the halftime show.
What was wrong with the halftime show?
The FCC told the Associated Press that they got 2 complaints that the halftime show was too boring.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I am not kidding
I
you.
don't think there was anything wrong with the halftime show.
You wouldn't.
Why?
Because you love the piano and the Beatles and all of that. It was the most boring shit. Paul McCartney stood there. You might as well have put Milli Vanilli out there. One of them's fucking dead. You could have just propped him up in formaldehyde, and it would have been a more entertaining show.
Dude, but he sang. And he actually sang on key.
I welcome you to Mike's rant of the day.
I don't understand.
Paul McCartney is about as old as dirt. I think he was. I think
Keith,
Moses got a
Keith-
credit on their first album
Keith,
for Christ's sakes.
Keith Richards is older.
Yeah, he's preserved from all the drugs he's taking.
No, you know, so he made $3.3 million for 14 minutes. All right, folks, by comparison, I made $60 for 4 hours at one of my band gigs on Friday, and no one paid attention to us. Nobody!
You were
See that?
background music. But we digress. We digress.
We always do.
But
I thought the halftime show was cool. Fuck you.
my biggest issue with this whole Wild Bunch thing
What?
was yesterday when we go onto their Ventrilo server and we confront them.
Oh, this was amazing.
I haven't seen that much backpedaling. And it was a 13-speed bike with 1 forward gear. That's how much they backpedal, Damon.
Wow.
Because
I go on there and I'm like, they're like, dude, what are you doing here? I was like, I just want to talk. And I invite Mike over and we're like, he's like, Mike, I'm so sorry.
all of a sudden, I'm getting more smoke up my. I couldn't get more smoke up my ass if I wasn't sitting on a chimney. I swear to God. About regarding how I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was going to cause so many problems with us, and it wasn't my decision. If I hear it wasn't my decision one more damn time, I want to go medieval on someone.
I would really. All right, so nobody wants to take responsibility.
So they can kick him off.
Then boot him. Boot him. Nobody made the decision. He's a rogue broadcaster. Boot him.
And he's lost 3 listeners since we've been on.
Jesus Christ, you guys suck. You can't fucking do anything right. You put on a moron against to try and take listeners from Jimmy. You might have taken listeners from Bong Radio. You guys might have done something.
I think they took 1 from Dementia Radio.
I don't get it.
1 from the musical Tiger.
Yeah. You
musical
might have taken
Tiger.
3 listeners from us because the Gibbs associated with us, not by our choice. But Jimmy and Al haven't been affected.
You might have taken 1 listener from Bong because they have a total of 1.
Well,
And then the Toad elevating moment. I believe you took 1 of their listeners because they're under their max listener count
wow.
Oh, of
of 2.
Oh, shit.
So you know what? You guys did a great job.
You know, I think all these low-rated stations should merge.
It's called Wild Bunch Radio.
Oh, wait, yeah, they did. No, Wild Bunch was an outgrowth of social crime.
Really? So social crime, where Pedge was.
Yeah, and DEF CON was an outgrowth of or cancer growth of social crime.
So you have social crime that gave birth to Wild Bunch, and weren't they fighting for a while?
They were fighting for a while, and now they're all singing "We Are the World" together.
Yeah, I believe there's certain shows being.
Yeah, there's certain shows like these guys fucking hated each other, like WWE SmackDown.
You had Pedge, you had Forge. These were like polar opposites. This was like the irresistible force and the immovable object. This is like David and Goliath here.
Yeah.
Or
Right?
Damon and the Huggy Bears. You know,
Yes. they're right up against each other, locking horns every fucking week, wishing hateful shit on each other. Now
they're singing Ebony and Ivory.
They have each other's shows.
Yes, they're like calling into each other's shows. It's like
I don't
it's
understand.
like Tom and Jerry getting along. You know,
Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
True that, homie. But
I don't understand.
So, and if you realize what they did, instead of social crime having its own, broadcasting, they didn't take all of Wild Bunch. Wild Bunch took parts of social crime.
Yeah.
They didn't take all of Wild Bunch's shows. Why didn't you take all of their shows, huh? Are you trying to say something about the quality of Wild Bunch Network?
I look, I'll be the first to admit there's some stuff on Wild Bunch that I like.
Is it
times that I've listened?
now?
But,
Is it one of the 38,000 shows they have?
it ain't Jam and Jerry, I'll tell you that.
It ain't Jam and Jerry. Is it KDK?
I got to be in the mood for KDK. Prank calls just don't do it for me normally.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I used to. I would listen to Loopy and V-Forge occasionally too.
Is it a penguin in a single-celled organism called plankton?
What the hell is that?
They have a guy named Plankton on this station.
I don't know.
Plankton.
Interesting. No, you know what? The Sunday stuff I don't listen to anyway because
We
it's
have Jim
either
and Bob.
it's either not only that, but it's either NASCAR or hockey.
Yeah,
So-
or
And there's
football.
no hockey. And there's
or
no more hockey.
No, I mean playing.
toenail clipping day.
Toenail clipping day.
That happens. I should have. You know what? Maybe Dave, you're not going to be here next week, right?
No.
Maybe I'm going to clip my nails on the show next week and see if that gets listeners. I mean, if a vacuum gets us listeners,
Vacuum got us listeners.
maybe
I'll bet
clipping
if,
my toenails. I'm going to
wait,
eat White Castle before next week's show.
No!
Now you don't have
No!
to thank me outside. I'm going to eat White Castles next week.
No! I will make you do the show from the fucking garage. I can run a mic cable in here. But you will not be. If you eat White Castle, you will not cross the threshold.
How are you going to know?
I'll check.
Oh,
He's
okay.
going to do a rectal exam.
None
What
of
have
this-
you been
no,
eating?
No.
You will not cross the streams. Okay.
Crossing the streams is bad.
Yeah.
So
Crossing the streams is bad. So
That's right.
social crime.
Yes.
and wild-
crime.
Wait, there we go. Yes. Crossing the streams is bad.
Yeah, like, I don't get it. Like, if social crime wanted to play parts of Wild Bunch or Wild Bunch Radio, why don't they just join Wild Bunch?
Yeah.
because they have two other shows.
Do they?
Gur Radio and I forget what the other one
Why
is.
couldn't Gur Radio go over with them?
I have no
I
idea.
mean, social crime is very good at joining other radio stations and then breaking off on their own again.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Mozart's Ghost never done anything like that.
No. Anyway.
Oh, God.
And then you can always remember what happened to New Era Radio.
Yes. What did happen to them?
What happened to New Era?
New Era Radio. Now, do you want to know how many listeners New Era Radio is carrying?
How many?
I'll look at it right now.
14.
14. Your guess is 14. We got a pool going on. He's got 14. What do you got, Mike?
21.
You got 21. Now
We're
let's
in multiples of 7.
So 14 or 21. Now let's see. New Era Radio. Era Radio. They're not even listening to Shoutcast anymore.
Just
I
try
think they
New
changed your name.
They did?
I think they did. Because the new era is over. How long can long can there be a
something
new?
new?
Now maybe they're just called Era Radio. No, they're fuck.
The Edge.
Yeah, because that's
Edge
never been used.
Radio.
That's never been used before.
That's a half-inch clear channel. Edge.
There's like
Radio.
an edge in every FM market.
Edge. Well, there's
The
4
Edge-
edges.
The Edge Radio. Oh my God! The Edge Radio's modem stream has more than their broadband stream.
Holy shit!
Okay. The Edge Radio broadband stream, max of 150 listeners, has I win. Price is Right rules, right? I guess what?
Yeah.
1? There's 0.
None.
None.
There's nobody tuned
They're
into their
broadcasting
broadband
to
stream.
no one.
Wait, what about the modem stream?
The modem stream has a grand total of 1.
One.
And that's probably Rico monitoring it.
or Radio Toolbox.
Yeah. No, I don't think Radio Toolbox counts as a listener.
Oh, okay. So there you
No,
go.
Stream Ripper.
That's
Yeah.
That's Jack the Ripper. So
Stream the Ripper.
that's Stream the Ripper.
Yeah.
But the fact is, you have 1.
Yeah.
So what happened to them? They went bye-bye.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, that kind of leads us into our main topic of the night. I think we briefly touched on all the dirty laundry. The NHB staff sucks. The internet radio sucks.
Raiden wants us to stop yelling.
I suck.
Oh God!
Fuck you.
Wow, he's taking a writing in.
Wow.
Whoa.
He discovered his keyboard.
I'm yelling.
Maybe he's not that drunk today. He can
Maybe.
Chris F. writing in, funny story about New Era. At one point, they had a solid graphic in their listener count saying 353 listeners, and when he checked Shoutcast, it showed no listeners at all. So, I don't know what's up with
Wow.
that.
I don't
Wow.
get that.
Wow, that's kind of budget.
Yeah.
It's like putting a graphic up there.
That's like
That's exactly what I just said.
yeah. All right, folks. The reason why we're going on and on and on, airing all this dirty laundry, is because of a topic that was started in our forums that we'll get to after this phone call. Who the hell is this?
We'll find out.
NHB.
Really? It's NHB, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a blast from the past, as you're picking on people.
Yeah.
What's up?
It's Kern.
Hey, Kern.
Hey.
Whoa.
When was the last time we spoke to Kern, Dave?
There was an era.
There was an old era.
And there was an old era of NHB.
And there was a newer era of NHB.
Was I here for that?
No,
I wasn't.
This was before the newest era
This
of NHB.
is the newer newest.
This was like 3 eras ago.
Wait a minute. No.
Something out.
I remember. That was like the week that we went out.
Yeah.
That's
What's up?
right.
What's up, Kern?
I have got to point something out.
What's that?
All right.
I have nothing to do with the Edge Radio.
Distancing.
Wait. This is a third person that's called in tonight and said, I have nothing to do with some decisions.
I did not have sexual relations.
Yes, you were number 3. Jam and Fatso Jerry called in.
If anybody remembers history, I walked away from New Era Radio months ago.
Wow, I don't remember history. I haven't been keeping up on my eras. Thanks, Kern. I don't know who's in charge. I guess Rico's the one in charge of that exclusively.
Yeah, Rico and Keith.
Keith? I don't even know
some
this
guy
guy.
named Keith.
Oh, I think all right.
He's the GM of the station or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I love it.
I do have to correct you on one little thing.
Yeah, what's that?
It was in all good faith that I was sitting in on the conversation that brought Steve on to compete with DEF CON, which I already knew was going to be a fucking failure. But
yeah, well, everybody knew that. But go ahead.
Kurt, it was solely destined to try the listeners away from DEF CON because, you know, we had this over on Wild Bunch, we had this huge spike of listeners, and we figured we'd be able to keep them tonight, even with Steve broadcasting. Well, it didn't turn out right, so.
He's the fucking Black Plague of internet radio.
Yeah, I know. Everybody knows that.
All right, so Kern,
Kern,
come clean. Who's fucking responsible for this?
Yeah.
It was a very, 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 very drunken Forge.
So
Forge! He doesn't remember he was drunk! Double cross!
Now, you all have to step back a moment.
Wait, what's that?
Forge has not been in his right mind lately.
Okay.
That's true.
No,
that's
I
fine.
understand.
But this was made prior to that.
Yeah.
So, who drank all the rum?
This is during the whole thing.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's cut Forge a little.
But why tell me that he's not responsible for it?
Because he was
then?
drunk and he doesn't remember.
He wasn't drunk yesterday.
I don't know. He was. Oh yes, he was.
Eventually, but not when I was there.
I guess he had to have been. All right, Kurt. Thanks.
So cool. Bye.
Right, thanks, man.
Peace.
Bye. All right, so all right, hold on. Let's cut Forge a little bit of break. He had a very tragic thing happen to him.
Yes, his father passed away.
Yes, his father passed away. So let's be nice to Forge.
For now.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough of being nice to Forge. Back to the ripping. All right. Oh shit.
It's open for
Oh
him.
God, it is. Yeah, NHB.
V Forge has never been in his right mind.
Oh, no, all right. No, hey, no bashing V Forge. The guy had a death in his family. Jesus.
And as far as like Wild Bunch, oh shit, I didn't know that. And as far as Wild Bunch, yeah, they've never made good decisions.
Yeah.
Was one of them hiring you?
Weren't you over there for a while?
I remember you being on Wild Bunch.
Yeah, I was over there for actually 4 months.
Yeah. All right, Mike, we gotta go. We got a Skype call.
All right, man.
Welcome to
you for
Open
Skype.
Forum, where he's allowed to
NHB.
call.
Yeah, Wild Bunch never made good decisions. Even though they did put on Steve, at least they got rid of Capel.
There you go.
Well, that was one good decision.
That was a decision.
Rocky's gone.
Yeah.
And Rocky's gone.
And we got another one.
No.
Oh,
Jesus.
no. Get out the Woo book.
Get the wool bucket.
NHB.
How you going?
Hey,
What are you doing?
we're doing a show.
I couldn't call in on Skype because my microphone was broken, so I had to use the instant message.
Oh, well, we're doing a show. We're talking about stuff.
Could we go, Raiden?
What?
Could we go?
No.
Why?
What are you doing?
We're talking about stuff.
We're playing a game. Raiden, just listen to the stream, At about 11:15, we'll play a game. So just keep paying attention, all right?
It's 12:45.
Okay.
No, 11:15 our time.
Yeah, in an hour and a half, 90 minutes. I don't know what that is in Australian time.
What time zone is this?
90 minutes. It would be 2:15.
So you got about an hour and 15 minutes before we play a game. All right. So call back then. Bye, Raiden.
We're talking about internet radio. You'll learn a lot. Listen.
Bye, Raiden. Bye. Say bye, Raiden. Say bye, Raiden.
Raiden, we gotta go. We got a bunch of stuff to cover.
Raiden, say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Come on, you.
I don't want to.
All right, look, man. We really do have to go. We got stuff to cover here.
You're done, dude.
You don't.
We got stuff to do. We got a full show tonight, man. We don't have,
You don't have anything to do.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we
Raiden,
really do.
Get off the phone now, dude.
Now you're just being annoying. So you gotta go, man. Seriously. Call back in like an hour and a half.
You've hurt my feelings.
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
All right, I don't have time.
She's gone from suck to blow.
Ow.
Yeah, that was loud.
All right. Viper Matrix wants to know where his rippage is. I don't have any rippage.
But you know
against him.
what?
You're drunk and high.
But you know what? That whole staff. It's like Wild Bunch Radio, WBRN. We are the Borg Radio Network or something. I mean, there's like 30 of them that make every decision.
Give me your tired, you're poor, you're hungry,
you're senseless,
you're sick,
you're senseless, you're drunk, you're horrible, you're social crime.
What the fuck are you playing that for? You're Ebony and Ivory? Where is the significance of that?
It's a crow, it's a bat, no, it's super nigger.
Because all these people are getting along.
Oh.
All these people they've joined in
you
unity.
Know what? You know what? I'm glad they all found a home.
Yeah. Because everyone needs a home.
But no, what surprises me is it's most of the people that we've rejected for shows.
Yeah.
Why? Do we have a very strict rejection process?
Where is Choke broadcasting it?
I think he's on Wild Bunch.
No. Choke is on
The Edge.
The Edge.
Really?
He's on the Edge, all right.
Yes, the Edge of consciousness.
Because as far as I know, Choke is like
a founding member of Wild Bunch.
Well, no, wasn't he?
He used to be
the
on
only show to ever get fired.
No.
Sleepy.
Sleepy fell asleep and is yet to wake up. I think he's Rip Van Winkle. We fired Choke, but Choke wasn't the problem. It was his co-host, the 14-year-old MSN dude, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, Choke on his own, like, when he has Arnold call in, seems to be pretty damn funny. Seems to be.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's Jay.
What's
yes.
I think it's time we do some negotiations.
Negotiations?
Well, we have some trade bait. I'm looking at possibly Wild Bunch or.
Oh boy.
Well, what do you think we could get? What could we get for a healthy trade dog?
Okay, a
I
healthy
say we trade. Let's see. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, hang on one sec. Oh, Jesus, here we go. Hold on a second, Jay. What the fuck? NHB.
Mr. Fabrizio.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, who's this?
This is Steve's mom.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
All
Here we
right.
go.
What is it, Mrs.
Rudebaker?
Yeah.
Well, isn't my son doing great on his radio show?
Oh, he's doing great.
I might make an appearance.
Oh, you might make an appearance on Steve's radio show.
I was going to talk about crocheting and where to lay down in the hay.
How's Yoko?
So anyway,
Yoko's recovering just nicely.
Mike just fell.
So let me ask. So Mrs. St. Peter, are you proud of your son's performance?
Except when he goes to bed.
Oh, ow. Wow. All right. Well,
I'm proud because he can make model cars and stuff.
Yeah. It's always good to talk about.
Now, could you give us your rendition of Double Fantasy?
Double Fantasy is like this.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, Mrs. St. Peter. Thanks.
Your lucky number is green.
Yeah. All right, thanks. All right, thanks for calling.
You were
Goodbye.
You were great on. You were great on the wedding album.
Yeah. Jay. All right, Jay. All right, so you want to? How about we trade all the unreliable shit on this network for
I
say more automation?
No, wait.
I sack of beer.
I think that for a healthy trade dog, we could probably get you a reliable co-host, Jay.
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
How about this? I'm willing to trade Trey Dog for Pedge, Jam and Jerry.
No.
Kern.
Whoa.
Whoa, no, I got a better
Put
idea.
me in that trade too.
Choke,
Wait, I got in my ass, right, Dave? In my ass, right?
And Damon's ass.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. I got a better.
We have to assess their needs. Does Wild Bunch have any? I hear they're a little low on management people.
Yeah.
We can send over GF. He doesn't do shit either.
Yeah. All right, I got an idea. Jay, how about this?
Yeah.
We'll trade Trey Dog, and
Rye's Mixer.
And Rye, Trey Dog and Rye for
spam
for
Okay,
their top rated show and a working alarm clock for you.
All right, Viper Matrix writes in, hey, we don't want Jay. We're not offering you Jay. But we'll toss you Mandy for Trey Dog.
No. See, because that's
I don't want
uneven.
to be on the same team as Mandy.
No, see, because that's uneven on so many levels, especially the Richter scale.
Well, but Trey Dog and his 8 co-hosts might equal Mandy. I don't know. We don't want.
How about
Mandy,
this? Let's see. How about we trade? Let's see. Why don't we trade Rye, Greg, Yoko, and a stick of gum for
happiness?
You know what?
Yes.
You know what I just thought about when we were having a discussion before the show about the staff picnic. We're not going to get into the whole thing, but we were trying to figure out the members. We didn't count Trey Dog.
He's right.
Yeah, he's
true.
We completely skipped over Trey Dog.
did.
He's not invited.
I'm thinking of host it.
What?
I thought we were going to San Antonio for the staff picnic,
San Antonio?
or wherever the fuck they are in Texas.
No, we're not going there.
There's only steers and queers in Texas.
Too close to Omega Forte. I don't want to go there.
All right.
Maybe.
We're
All
actually, Jay, just so you know, we're planning the staff picnic to Dildo.
Yes.
Where exactly
Dildo,
is that?
Canada.
Dildo, Newfoundland.
Oh, I thought it was Canada.
Well, that
It
is
is in
Canada.
Canada.
All right.
All right. I'll be looking for the dildo. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Find it in your ass. Anyway, all right, folks. We're 20 minutes late on starting what we really wanted to get
You
to
know what?
tonight.
Let's just start an hour 2.
All right. How about we take an early break?
I can go smoke.
Yeah.
They. Us
and them.
I think, you know what, I have a good idea. You know what we could play? Could we play some comics so that we can have people listen and then maybe tune in to our live show?
Why don't we punch up some comedy from
Carlin.
stand-up comics?
Hey, before we go to break,
Yeah.
Damon, do you feel like having a shout-out to you?
A shout-out to me?
Yeah, because a while ago, I didn't read it, but...
From who?
Mary from Monmouth is giving a shout-out to
Oh, I
Damon.
know who that is.
Is she
That's
hot?
I don't know.
That's my line.
Well,
What are you
it's
stealing
funny.
my line?
It's funny because I typed that back, and immediately she replied back, is this Dave? So,
No,
it's
Mary.
working. You're
Mary's
identifiable.
Mary's Melissa's friend,
Oh, I kind of figured that.
and I fixed her computer.
Oh.
Making it good with the friends. I like that.
because
Good choice.
I'm secretly hoping for a threesome.
Nice. Go for it,
Not
Dave.
anymore.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Now it's not such a secret.
No. Actually, what I was gonna do is I was gonna get my ex-girlfriend from Arizona to come out here and have a threesome with
don't
her
even go there.
and Melissa.
I'm
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yoko!
I'm
Yoko
kidding.
on my screen!
What?
Yoko on my screen!
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Yoko's on my screen!
Yoko's on your screen.
Yoko I am'd.
Oh no.
It said she wants me. She thinks I'm sexy.
Oh.
Body, and you think I'm sexy. Come on, baby, let me know.
I can't hear you.
If you want my body. I think so.
That's enough.
That's enough.
I just know like little riffs from every fucking song in the world. Okay.
Okay.
This is why I say we'll go to break now because it'll take us 10 minutes to get to it. NHB.
Hello, Damon.
Who is this?
All right. I admit it. It didn't work. It failed horribly.
You're fired! You're fired!
You suck.
You are fired!
And like I said, I had nothing to do with it. No, actually, it was Joe who first came up with the idea. And he got talked into it.
Not my
And
fault.
George got talked into it.
You know what this is? This is like the Nuremberg excuse. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It was Hitler, and he's dead. You can only blame him. I mean, what the fuck?
All right, fine. We deserve that. I mean, come on. Oh, God, even our own staff is going, what the fuck is going on?
By the way,
How drunk were you?
By the way, Damon,
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
Why?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I was fucking kidding.
Okay.
I can never stay out of trouble.
Forge, call back after we're done with break. We'll finish with you.
Forge. This ain't Forge.
Who's this?
Oh, it's Venison.
Oh.
So it's not my fault. So it actually is your fault.
No, it's not.
No, I believe that it's not.
Venison's fault.
It's not Venison's
Because
fault.
they actually wouldn't give him the keys to the kingdom. I wouldn't.
Oh, actually, I do have the keys to the kingdom, but I did fight it.
Why don't you do
Good
this?
idea.
To prove that you feel strongly against it, kick the stream right now. Put on some, I don't know, George Carlin.
God, don't tempt me. Please
Do
don't
it.
tempt me.
Do it. If you had the balls that you say you have.
Executive decision time.
Come on.
I didn't
Forge isn't around.
I didn't
You're the
say
next
that.
one in line, my friend. Kick that stream. Put on some Carlin.
Oh, Lord. What have I done?
When I come back, I better see Carlin on that stream, bitch.
Damon.
Yeah.
I'm being told you're not gonna get any more sex.
By who?
Ooh.
By who do you think?
By Mary?
No.
Oh. Damn.
Uh-oh.
Were you having sex with Mary? You should have said that.
No. Shut up. I'm kidding.
Sounds like you've got
NHB.
bigger problems than I do right now.
Hey, tell him to kick the stream, and I'll go on there with my paper shredder, and I'll start shredding paper, and I'll be better.
Yeah. Because Rocky, you got to cover the paper trail of the biggest internet radio scandal in history.
But you know what? Viper Matrix writes in with a good point. Gimp won't even notice that the stream's kicked.
Yeah.
So
Probably wouldn't.
there you go. This is what you're going to do now, Venison. Ready? You're going to kick the stream, and you're going to talk to Rocky via MSN, and you're either going to play Carlin or Rocky farting into his mic.
Oh,
Yeah, good. Nice Taco
Not
Bell
that.
farts.
Anything but that.
All right, Venison, we got to go.
You can do that.
Okay, we got to go.
Goodbye.
Bye. Rocky, we got to go. Oh, he's already gone.
Rocky's already gone.
NHB.
Venison is too pussy to kick the stream. I'll do it.
Do it.
Go ahead,
Do it.
Jerry.
Come on,
Redeem
Jerry.
yourself, Jerry.
Show your balls. Come on, Jerry.
Fine.
Right.
Stand by.
Okay, bye.
Bye. When we come back, we'll check to see what's playing on Wild Bunch
Yeah.
Radio. You got the break ready, brother?
No.
Oh, okay. This is NHB Radio. To understand what we're going to get to in the next 2 hours, go to the show page on the website.
Yeah, and check our blog.
Check our blog. All the
Yes,
references are in there.
We've made the link to get to the blog a lot easier to find.
It's on the top.
Yeah. NHB.
Ow.
What?
Hello.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Let's just go to break, and we'll get to the big issue when we come back. Go to www.nhbradio.com. On the top of our show page, which is NHB Radio, the only
Make it quick
show
before
that
someone
uses
else
it.
calls.
The only show that uses it. Click on the top of the blog.
Dune and Bob.
Dune and Bob.
All right. We're going to break. We'll be back.
Live from the WNHB newsroom in Fords, New Jersey, it's Action News with Harvey Firestein and Cheryl McIntosh.
Hello, today a 5-car pileup had traffic at a standstill due to a memory exception error that had occurred at memory location 08XU13Q5. Please contact your system administrator if the problem persists.
Oh my. Moving on to historical news, today there was a reenactment of the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech at the Capitol. Here is an audio clip taken from that event.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that updates are ready to install, and in order to keep the system protected from security exploits, you should apply the updates as soon as possible.
Funny, I don't remember the speech going that way, but then again, I'm white.
Moving on to sports, let's check in with Mr. Football himself. John, over to you.
Yo, what's going on, sports fans? We got a lot going on tonight, including the big game between the Eastern Indians and the Western. Parse Air in C://InitPub/NHB Radio/default.s in line 158. Gettable area extends beyond array bounds. A lot going on, so be sure to get out and watch the big game tonight, and we'll have more updates at 11.
I'm gonna kill those repair guys.
And now we throw it over to Steve to let us know what the weather outlook's going to be like for the next few days. Steve?
Thanks a lot, Harvey. Well, folks, put away those umbrellas, because the rain that we've been expecting won't be coming around until this weekend, thanks to a high-pressure zone coming up into our area from the south. Tonight, you can look forward to Arrow 404, alt, binaries, erotica, tap dancing, midget porn. Your quota has been exceeded. So get out there and enjoy it while you can.
Will someone please fix that damn thing?
How the hell am I supposed to do the news like this? Please stay tuned to this network for the special encore presentation of the President's State of the... This program has performed an illegal operation and will be ended prematurely. You two can have larger breasts in only 2 weeks by using our special dietary supplement? What the hell? I'm out of here.
In closing, we bring you this recent press announcement from President Bush.
Today marks the end of an era for those nations who still oppose the United States of America. Our message to those militant groups still hiding in Iraq is clear. Your 24-hour evaluation period has expired. In order to continue using this program, please visit www.acmeteleprompters.com to register this product.
Audio edit from No Holds Barred Radio. www.nhbradio.com.
I got my first decent blowjob, paid the girl about a dime, fucked her till my penis bled, and did position number 69. Me and this whore from school at her house, and I fucked her real hard. Didn't pull out and the bitch got pregnant. Should've thought to put a condom on. Oh, and when I look back now, oh man, it should've lasted forever. And if I had the choice, I'd still put my dick up in there. That was the best fuck of my life. Well, yeah. In position number 69. Ain't no use in complaining, bitch, you got a job to do. Spend some time down below my waistline. Why don't you swallow my goo, yeah? Fuck it on your mama's porch. I knew I couldn't wait forever. And when you grabbed my cock, I knew it was now or never. That was the best fuck of my life. Well, yeah. In position number 69. Yeah, she was looking fine and I was ready. It's time to make her whine. Well, I shouldn't have stained your sweater. Whatever, yeah. Hey! Well, now the times they are a-changing. Many women have come and gone. Met up with your sister last weekend. Me and her, we got our groove thing on. Standing on your mama's porch, I simply couldn't wait forever. And you stroked it with your hand. Well, I couldn't stop the pressure. That was the best part of my life. Position number 69. Wow, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got position number 69. Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't the net be great with no banners? Now you can advertise on the net for free with no banners on your site. Go to nobanners.net for free promotion to thousands of people using word links. Nobanners.net gives you free promotion and extra visitors from just 10 cents each. Banners are ugly, but No Banners is the perfect way to advertise your website. Visit nobanners.net today. That's www.nobanners.net.
Hey, you chicken molesting son of a bitch. From this moment on, you will be listening to the No Holds Barred Radio Network. Do you understand?
It is the No Holds Barred Radio Network.
Is it?
Yes, this is the No Holds Barred Radio Show, Wednesday, February 9th, 2005. Hour number 2.
9.
9.
2.
9.
9.
9.
Yes.
Number 9.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, jeez. No, it's
Is it
not
him again?
No, it's not him. It's a different OGs.
NHP.
That intro sounds so good over Skype.
Good. Who's this?
This is Carlos, Pongo's rich cousin.
All right, look, dude, we got a call coming in, so can you call back?
Yeah,
do we have a call coming in?
Yes.
Yeah, I got a call coming in.
Go to the call.
Go.
NHP. You dumb fuck!
It's the beepy guy, the guy who didn't like the beep.
Oh.
It's gone. He's gone already.
What the fuck?
This is what they're playing on Wild Bunch.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
All right, let's see.
Same number. Punch it up.
Hello.
Okay, it works now. The
Okay.
input was screwed up there for a
That's fine. Say
All
what
right,
you
what do you got to say?
I was on a list, and Venison was promoting the GIMP, so if it's kicked, it won't be from him. If I wasn't laughing and, stuff, I would have saved the email and proved it, but...
So look, I don't care anymore.
It doesn't
I don't.
matter.
It's hour number 2. We're moving. I don't give a fuck who did it now.
So what we know, Venison's involved.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, man. Bye bye. Our spies are everywhere.
We have spice. Okay, I think we should go to
All
something.
right, it's time to move on.
We're going to talk about my bowel movements.
No, we're not.
No.
No.
What are we going to talk about?
You didn't get that memo?
No.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about a bowel movement, all right? It's a bowel movement. It's a bowel movement in internet broadcasting.
Okay. Well, would you like me to intro it so it makes a little more sense?
No, let me.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me. And you can jump in if I fuck up.
Okay.
All right, folks. As many of you know, and the historians will vouch. Okay, No Holds Barred Radio was the first all original comedy network that I'm aware of to spring up on the internet back in '99. Okay, and others have followed. Okay, now what we've noticed is all these branch off networks that did branch off from us. They're starting to employ an interesting little tactic to get more listeners. Okay, what they're doing is, while we run a 24-hour-a-day automation of our shit, because, well, we stand behind our shit.
Now, hold on. Let's be fair.
Well, no, hold on. I'm
Okay.
just saying
All
what
right.
we do. We stand
Okay.
behind our stuff. We believe in our programming enough to put it out on display 24 hours a day because that's what we do here. These guys have decided to take a different approach. What they're doing is they are broadcasting stand-up comedy, like K-Ha-Ha does. We used to rip on K-Ha-Ha a lot. Stand up like George Carlin, Richard Pryor, Bill Hicks, etc., etc. And they slip into their automation promos for their live programming that run at night. So then they run their live shows at night. What this seems to have done is it's boosting their listener count tremendously. Okay.
And this first got exposed. We've discussed it earlier. As a staff.
Yeah.
But the reason that this came to a proverbial head
was because of Griff.
Because of Griff,
who posted this in our forums, and
the first thing that ever came out of Griff came up with something.
He's had his occasional squirts of intelligence.
This is like an epiphany of Griff.
Yeah.
And he comes out with basically his manifesto, which is available on the forums with the link
It's
on
more
the
like
blog.
a Magna Carta.
It was huge.
He took my lead in posting shit that goes beyond the character limit of the
He did.
forums.
He beat the character limit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, as of right now, boost the character limit. But the fact is, Griff posted something halfway intelligent, and then I read it and I said, you know what, maybe this is, I participated. Some of the other forum whores that Mike and I presume over.
Yeah.
Yes.
We rule over. They also started participating.
Yeah.
And then someone from another network that was mentioned.
Let's just say who it is.
Mark the DJ.
DEF CON.
DEF CON.
DEF CON's Mark the DJ. Who let's just say we have a great deal of respect for, even though we don't agree on methods, as you would know if you read through the forum postings. We do not dislike Mark. We don't dislike anybody. Those days are gone, and we admitted that.
I dislike you.
No, speak for yourself.
Well, okay, you dislike a few people, but
yeah.
I'm saying in the broadcasting arena, we've done the shtick of, hey, let's pick a fight with another station or defend ourselves from another station who's using us to boost their ratings, et cetera, et cetera. That's just all fun and games until someone loses an eye. Okay? But nothing was ever meant by that. I mean, if we ever met Jim and Alan in a diner somewhere, we'd knee
him in the balls.
Yeah. No.
Dave
would.
No, I would let them set the tone. How about I put it that way?
Yeah.
Yeah. But nonetheless, Griff brought it up. And then I decided, since it was a halfway intelligent discussion, which is a
rarity
in the forums, I figured I would link to it on the
mailing list. And a bunch of mailing list people went over and read it.
And Damon went over and took a look at it.
I went over and took a look, but said nothing.
GF has taken a look at it.
Mike has been posting a few things here and there, but I get the sense that Mike's been holding back.
Yeah, well, Mike and I have purposely not posted because
we knew we were going to discuss it.
Not only that, but it's kind of it's our arena.
Yeah.
In our forums, we are the kings. It's a known fact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's unfair for us to, basically start a discussion or start a heated discussion on an area that we control.
Yeah.
It's unfair.
So we figured we'd bring it to the completely uncontrollable airwaves,
which is No Holds Barred Radio.
Yeah. And what we plan on doing here, folks, is if you can, we want to have an intelligent discussion on this and try to make it entertaining and funny, but at least get our points across. We welcome feedback. It's an open forum as long as you could stay on topic.
As long as you're not calling in this shit in the microwave.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Don't be a dork.
Don't be a dick. Let's show that you have some brain in your head.
This is a grand experiment.
Yes. Well, we just feel that this has gone on, and we needed to discuss it since it was mentioned. Now, how do we want to go about this? Do we want to state our opinion here, like one by one here?
Well, I think
we can.
We can. I think I know the listeners have opinions.
We know the listeners have opinions, but I think we should maybe lay ours out first.
Let's give them the contact info.
877-642-5483. That's 877-NHB Live. NHB Live through AOL, Yahoo, and Skype. And contact at nhbradio.com through Windows or MSN Messenger. Now, Mike, you've been the most quiet about this.
Well, yeah.
So maybe we should start with you.
Well, basically, my point is this. All right, some of the arguments that they've brought up, I don't feel hold any water. All right, I will admit that I was in the debate club in high school, so I've seen this
Mike
stuff.
was a dork. Mike was that guy.
I was, dude. All right, I don't think anybody's gonna believe me, but in kindergarten I was tested with like 142 IQ. So
really,
yeah.
Why are you on this show?
You belong on Wild Bunch.
No ambition. I don't know. So some of the arguments that were brought up, I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever, because that makes sense. You're comparing apples to oranges. But my big thing is this, all right? At least I can say that DEF CON is not advertising themselves as an original comedy station. They advertise themselves as a comedy station with live shows every night. So I will give them that. However, I don't agree with the tactics. I mean, Damon, the more I thought about it, you basically have worked hard for 5, 6, 7 years. I don't even know exactly how long.
5.5.
5.5 years on the internet to make this show what it is. So yes, we do have enough material, albeit some of it older material, but still good stuff, classic stuff that we can run 24-hour NHB automation.
It's not only Mike Ellis. I mean, there's stuff in there from other shows,
from Dune and Bob, from Sloan, from PTR,
and if everybody was a little more, diligent about uploading their stuff and clipping segments in their shows, and I'm just as much to blame as everyone else, we'd have even more stuff up there.
But the fact is, we have like a system at this point where I do absolutely nothing, and Mike clips him, and Damon gives him the clips.
I upload the shows. We run some full shows. We run some clips. I mean, we worked this out over a course of time, years, and we're still working it out. There may be changes coming soon.
Like some of us don't agree where it should start, where it should end, but it requires some thought.
All right, hang on. Let's pause for the phone.
Okay.
NHB.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Who's this?
This is actually Dreamcast. I just wanted to say I've been a fan of your show for years. So I don't know. I like your content. It's always been pretty good, original, and stuff like that. And so I hear guys are ripping you off on the internet or doing the same kind of things.
No.
It's not that. It's do you mind if I jump in?
Go ahead.
It's basically it deals with what we broadcast during automation. Do you listen to automation, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And our automation is all us. It's all our pieces. It's our thoughts, our jokes, our bits, our commercials, our parodies, meaning us as a network. And some of the other networks in the genre, not only, I would just say DEF CON. DEF CON runs George Carlin, Bill Hicks, Chris Rock. They run their comedy and then jump in with their live shows when they have a chance.
Or when they're scheduled.
Yeah. So the issue is, what does that say? Does that say you don't? What's your opinion on that? Because the fact is, we're broadcasting what we are, and they're broadcasting other people's material.
Well, my opinion on that is pretty simple. You guys do what you do, and you guys have a lot of material to build off of. I gotta say, it's like if I'm up at 2 in the morning and I tune in HB, sometimes I'll hear some of the college stuff you guys, and that's just beyond hilarious, and you guys are just like putting that out.
Yeah.
I like it better than just someone playing the same bits from some comedian over and over and over.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me. All right. Well, thanks for weighing in with that. I wanna try and keep the lines free so other people can call in as we're talking about this. All right.
All right. Well, take it easy.
Thanks, man.
Feel free to IM, dude.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Dave. What were you gonna? Mike, did you have anything else?
Well, I mean, my basic point is this. I've tossed back and forth with the idea of, is this the right way to go? Should we do this? Because you guys will admit, NHB's kind of reached a plateau for a while.
It's a long while.
And we've been trying to think about how to increase our listener counts, and we've got some ideas. So I'm not too worried about it. But the bottom line is, I'm much more proud of this station having 120 listeners every week of
130 right now.
Yeah.
No, based on stuff that we've done.
Yeah. Hang on a second. NHB.
Carlos Paco's rich cousin.
Yeah. What's up, man?
What's up?
I think they're unoriginal fucks that can't come up with their own material even over a short period of time.
Well,
explain your point. You can say that, but you have to. Yeah, and mind you, Paco, you know me, I know you. You have to be
That's right.
intelligent here.
I'm up with you. Hold on a second. I believe that they could come up with better material in less time if they actually had their heart in it. Damon, you've had years to do this.
Yeah.
You started out with nothing.
Yeah.
And you made this huge thing. They're starting out using someone else's shit. They're plagiarizing other people.
Yeah.
But they could do better if they took the time to do it.
Yeah.
They could come up with their massive fucking automation shit.
Yeah.
45, 50 fucking minutes in their goddamn garage.
All right, now, wait. I just want to interrupt you 1 quick second. There's something that I do want to point out. This is not specifically aimed. I know we keep using their name. We keep saying DEF CON. This is not aimed at DEF CON because there are other stations out there that do this too.
And everybody knows who they are.
Yeah. Now, I understand that point. But the thing is that if they're going to do live shows, they need to come up with their own material. Plagiarizing someone else is going to get you more listeners, but they're going to be expecting that kind of funny.
Yeah.
Bill Hicks starts talking about some guy falling off of a boat, yada yada yada. Your show comes up, you talking about some guy who got hit by a car. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he got hit by a car. This motherfucker drowned and was eaten by sharks. That's fucking funny.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Omega, we got someone on the phone, I think, but I appreciate it and call in.
Dave.
What's up, brother?
Dave, I'm a self-important dork. I used to be a self-important fuck.
Now you're a self-important dork.
Yeah, thanks, Dave.
All right, later,
All right,
loser.
thanks, Omega.
Later, dork.
All right, caller.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Jerry, what's up?
Basically, my point is this, okay? When I listen to internet radio, if I want to listen to Bill Cosby, Jeff Foxworthy, whoever the hell is out, whatever they're going to, whatever, I've got some of that stuff on my own. When I tune into internet radio, I want to hear the live shit. Yeah, sometimes, hearing music shows is okay, but I tune in for the actual broadcaster. I like what you guys do. The fact that you have your material in the automation. When I have put stuff in automation, it's always been my shit. Whatever happened on my show that was funny.
Yeah.
A whole Mike Capel bit.
Yeah.
That's what would go in the automation for me. I don't think the whole stand-up comedian, because you can always just listen to that anywhere.
Right.
Where else can you hear the whole, live shit, that happened on the air?
Yeah. All right, thanks, Jerry. We're gonna try and keep the lines open.
Not a problem.
All right.
And as far as listeners go, I'm not going to read IMs related to the issue. The reason is, the people could assume that I'm faking them.
Well, I'm going to
support my own point.
I'm going to read these two that came in. Rico wrote in saying, if he's somebody's rich cousin, why does his mic sound like hell?
That's a good point.
And Saturn 91 writing in what Carlos said. Firstly, his name comes from a 45-year-old NHB bit, and he uses the term souse 400 times a day. So,
well, hey, we're getting off the subject, but
the thing that I want to say, I am very proud of the fact that we pull in 120, 130 listeners every week, and it's all based on stuff that either Damon, Dave, NHB Radio as a whole has done. It's not people tuning in because they want to hear something else, and it just so happens our live show comes on.
Yeah.
All right. I'm very proud of what we do here, and there was a way I wanted to put this, but when like on Judgment Day, you judge by what you do with what you are given, not what you do that you take from some other people.
So what you're saying is the GIMP might actually get in? He wasn't given that much.
You know what? He wasn't given that much, so maybe.
All right, hang on. We're going to take this. NHB.
Hey, this is Greg.
Greg,
hey,
what's up,
Greg?
Oh, not much. I wanted to weigh in on your little topic.
All right,
go ahead.
All right, and for God, I can't believe I'm going to agree with Jerry. If I want to listen to Bill Cosby or Dice or anybody like that, I'll go listen to Live 365.
Yeah.
Doing what NHB does creates a unique identity. We are unique in the adult comedy genre, as everything is NHB generated, NHB related.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could throw in some Carlin bits and use it to boost our numbers, but, it's Carlin, it's not NHB.
Yeah.
And that's why I think the way we're doing it is the good way to do it. It may take longer to jump the numbers up like everybody else can do,
mm-hmm.
but I think it's a more honest way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much my 3 pennies.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Greg.
All right, thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, Dave. You wake up, Dave.
I'm still here. This is we've purposely lost the funny. How did we do that?
I don't know. Look, here's Dave. Was there anything you wanted to say?
I have opinions, but basically my thought on it is the way it's justified. Mark justifies himself is that it's going to pick up the strays. In other words, he's hoping that, let's say he gets a listener count during peak of, I don't know, pick a high number, 200, right? And when he goes live, he's going to drop some, and he admits that he's going to drop some. But the problem is that he's saying, we were looking for the people who stick around and enjoy us. And my problem is you're not being honest with the people who started with. And I don't think it's purposefully dishonest. I don't even think it's purposefully, angry. I think I just think it's kind of ambush. If you're going to stand on your own merits, I guess I got to stop.
Hang on. NHB.
I'm sorry, but was that Greg that just called in?
Yeah, that was Greg.
Talking about creating a unique identity?
Yeah.
Wow. What an oxymoron.
Ouch.
Gee. Anyway, I just wanted to. I was just wondering,
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
All right,
thanks. All right, fellas.
Thanks, Chief.
Peace.
Bye. Go ahead, Dave.
But he justifies it in saying that he's going to hold some of the people that got left over. And I can produce evidence that it doesn't happen that way. Because when we started today, before we go on, we check the Shoutcast listings. Do we not, Mike?
Yes, we do.
And we want to see what's going on, other people playing, where we stand. And we checked in the comedy genre, and there's K-Ha-Ha on top, as usual, playing there. Pablo Francisco Hunchback. You know, whatever. He's playing non-original stuff.
Yep.
And then Social Crime was playing Chris Rock. And DEF CON was playing someone else. And we were playing our bits. And now we were losing to them. I agree. But we weren't playing other people's shit. We weren't saying this represents us. And we claim that this is our stuff. And we're putting ourselves out there. We're not trying to say we're hoping to catch you. We're hoping to keep you. Is what we're trying to do.
Yes, exactly. There you go. That's a great way of putting it.
And since we've been on the air doing, and they do right now, DEF CON puts on original network stuff.
Yeah.
Right now, Jim and Al are on live.
Yes.
Correct. Their count dropped to 124 people once they went live.
Yeah.
So if you're going to claim this is your strategy, it's not working. And even if you claim it's working, it's not working well.
Yeah.
You're losing almost 2/3.
Yeah, all right, hang on, Dave. NHB.
Hey there, how are you?
Who's this?
Good. It's X-Rich. Listen, I was just thinking here. I don't believe that putting on Carlin or some other stand-up jerk will boost your ratings.
Well, you know
I mean, the first time I found NHB and tuned in, I was just looking for something funny to listen to.
Uh-huh.
And I found NHB, and it was Sloan shit in the microwave bit.
Oh, come on, I'm not
And I
surprised.
gotta tell you, that had me pissing my pants. It was funnier than any other stuff I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And
Where
I've
are
been
you
hooked-
from?
Pardon me?
Where are you from?
Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in Montreal.
He's from the deep Canada.
Are you near Dildo? But
No, but I heard it, Dildo. I actually know somebody on Backside Lane in Dildo.
Okay, I need mail from them, but that's another story altogether.
Anyways, I've been hooked ever since I heard that thing. So you guys keep doing what you're doing. It's
Okay.
great. Don't put on any of that other shit.
Right.
But how do you feel about the people who do that?
Well, I mean, it's their thing.
Yeah.
You know, if they want to do it, fine.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll work for you guys. What you're doing is great. I love the originality. And like some of the other guys have said, if I want to listen to Carlin or Foxworthy or The Cause,
Yeah.
I'll just play it on my own computer.
Yeah. All right, man, thanks. We got to run and take some other calls.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
This is the Cause.
All right, hello, Skype caller. Skype
Hello,
caller.
Skype. Well, Skype, you're going to have to hold. We're going back to
just
the
hang up.
phone. Back to the phone.
NHB.
Hey, what's up? Did I call in the middle of something?
Who's this?
This is Oi.
Yeah, you kind of. Yeah, you were in the middle of something. All right.
Yeah, but
what did you want to talk about?
We're talking about that thread, Oi.
Oh, okay. Can I say my opinion? I'm on my way to school and I had to leave.
All right, what's up?
Sure, go right ahead.
Well, basically, I just wanted to say that you guys were talking about original content and stuff, and the thing is when I found NHB about a year and a half ago now, or maybe a little bit longer than that, I don't know. But you guys were the only people, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, all these little radio stations started popping up, and I can say this now because I'm on the air, so they can't stop me. They're like wannabe NHBs, and they think they're hot shit because they have like syndication, and it's just it doesn't mean anything, you know. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say.
Yeah. All right, man.
Oh, and Dave and Mike don't roll over me. Bye.
What you say?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm working. All right.
Oh,
all right.
oh, you said that and hung up?
Oh.
All right.
All right.
Dave's working behind
All
the
right,
scenes.
Dave, are you done?
I'm done for right now. I have to take care of
All right.
something.
All right, folks. Here's where I weigh in on this, and this is coming from the guy who, like, you know, in most circles, people say started it all. Okay. Here's the way I see it. Okay. It's not even about the fact that, you know, I'm now like, you know, I'm whining because I'm no longer the top station on the net, which if you look at the Shoutcast ratings, I still am. So this automatically proves that the strategy being employed to boost ratings isn't quite working, because what are you standing behind? Are you standing behind your stand-up, or are you standing behind your original shows? My thinking is, if you're going to put time and effort into putting on original material, you stand behind your original material. But you're not standing behind that, but because you're saying when you put on these stand-up comics that you don't have enough material, or you don't believe in your material enough to stand behind that material, that you're saying we need to use other people's stuff to prop ourselves up. It's like saying a midget is going to make himself taller by walking on stilts. Guess what? You're a midget on stilts. Okay?
Shit is shit.
Yeah. Now, case in point, as we saw, when right before NHB went on live, we were what, maybe 4 or 5 down?
We were number 4.
Yeah. We gained listeners. Gained. In fact, I was looking, I think we were at 70. We almost doubled our listener count. All these other stations lost listeners. And anyone who knows radio, you don't need to have worked for Clear Channel and have a broadcasting degree to know this. Anytime you lose listeners, and I'm not talking 5 or 10 like we lose when we go to break. I'm talking 50, 60, 100 listeners. When you lose listeners like that, that is bad. That is bad. Even our lowest rated show, which is Rye's show, does not usually fall below automation numbers. We do not lose listeners.
Rye does a show?
He used to.
Okay.
Okay? The idea is to maintain or to gain, not to lose. Now, you guys all out there doing your other internet radio networks, you know, which is a joke in and of itself, in a sense, because you're not a network. You're just a bunch of shows sharing a server. Of course, that's what NHB is.
I was
going
to say, where are you going with this?
That's
pal?
what NHB is lately. You know, you're not. What are you saying? All right. So the excuse could be, well, we don't have enough material. I was one show in the year 2000. One show that broadcast for 3 hours once a week. I had college material to fall back on, yes. But how much did you really think I could use? Okay. Within 6 months. And DEF CON is now approximately 6 months old, doing one show a week. I had enough material to do a 24-hour-a-day automation, okay? And that was mixing full shows from the last month with best of material prior to that, okay? One show, 3 hours a week. I was able to do an automation after 5 or 6 months.
And I'm sure you had some produced bits in there, too.
I did have produced bits, okay? Now, you mean to tell me, as a station, with more than one show, that after 6 months you can't produce enough? Okay, here's another point. These people who tune into your network, they're hearing stand-up bits. Why aren't they hearing your bits? Why? You're doing nothing. You think that you're playing a promo, advertising your show? What is these shows about? What does Jim and Al do? How is their show different from the other shows on DEF CON? Nobody knows. They hear a promo. They hear maybe a little segment of a clip. Do they hear an automation clip? No. You want to know why? Because you're scared to put it in and disrupt the surefire material of Bill Hicks and Bill Cosby and George Carlin. You're afraid of your own material. You know your material is going to lose listeners, so you won't put it in the automation. You're doing it the quick and easy way. You're not building a listener base because, as you know, when you go live, you more than have your listener count, whereas we grow, we improve, you get worse.
We got a phone call, brother.
I know. NHB.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Toonhead?
Hey, what's up? Just calling to put my 2 cents in.
And this is the one of the granddaddy listeners of NHB Radio talking.
Yeah,
here.
what's up? The reason I like NHB, and the reason you guys are original, because you actually take time to put together bits. You know, these other guys are just basically all they do is read IMs, and that's not good radio.
Well, we put together bits. When was the last bit you heard on this show?
We took
the one earlier.
Yeah, we put together
the
that.
one earlier that was talking about this program is performing legal operation.
Oh, that's
shut down.
That's a year old, Toonhead, and we just never put it on the air.
That's a year old.
That's like about 6 to 8 months old. Yeah.
That's the first time I ever heard that.
Oh.
That was actually
well,
done
for no wonder I thought it was new.
Yeah, that was a FARC submission, but we decided to play it because I just thought.
Oh, okay.
All right, anyway, go ahead.
Anyways, I just think that it's original because you guys actually take time to put together bits, and it's original. But all these other guys are just these wild bunch of radio network people, and these other guys, they're just all they do is read IMs. And that's after about 5 minutes, it's boring. That's why I tune out.
But but that doesn't answer the question we're discussing. You're talking about the difference in shows. I'm talking about the difference in automation. Now,
in automation.
Yeah.
Well, as far as that goes, I mean, everybody has their own ideas of what they want. I mean, some people want full shows, other people want best of. I guess the best way to do that, if I was doing it, I would do like 50-50.
But
I would do like...
No, we're talking about the fact of running Bill Hicks and the
Bill
guys.
Hicks, well, everybody does that.
No, not
Come on,
everybody.
man.
Not
Not
everyone.
this network.
We have never run Bill Hicks.
When was the last time you heard someone else's comedy on our show, in our automation or on our show?
Never.
Okay.
And that's exactly my point.
Yeah.
That is exactly my point. That's what steps you guys apart from the rest of the people, because you aren't playing Bill Hicks or Black Haas.
Yeah.
So,
All right, thanks,
that's
Jim.
my point, and I'll hang up.
Okay.
So, I'm punching out.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, buddy.
And that's one thing I thought I was gonna say. I mean, these guys, like I said, they're afraid of their own material.
Now,
you know.
And I also want to make an update on the Shoutcast listings. They're down to 88.
Jim and Al?
Yep.
You guys are doing good.
Now, if I just want to interject something. Now, I'm not quite Jim and Al, but I have nothing against their shows, their live shows. In fact, if the listeners, the diehard listeners will remember, we tried several times to bring Mark the DJ and Brainbox Radio to NHB.
We even tried to bring Jim and Al here.
Yeah, we were more than willing to bring them all.
And we haven't gotten along with Jim and Al.
And the funny part, the sticking point of that is they wouldn't switch their night.
Yeah.
Or their time slot on this night.
Yeah. So instead they start their network. And guys, you know, I mean, I know that Social Crime at least tried to do our format of running best of. It works so well that they figured to boost their listener count, they throw in stand up. But you're still shooting yourself in the foot. We got a Skype call. NHB.
Hello?
Yeah?
Hey, I'd just like to say, nothing comes more derogatory, more sickening, more, you know, than you guys. You don't get that sort of stuff on the other ones.
What?
Okay, but
I don't know if was that a compliment or
yes,
was it okay.
He's saying we're raunchy, I think. Are you that's what you're trying to say, sir? Pumpkin?
Yeah, basically.
So is that your point, Sweet Buns?
So you're saying that we're raunchy?
Yeah, you're like more sick, you know. Yeah, in a good way.
Is that it's a good thing?
Okay.
All right.
Thank
All right,
you
we'll
for
take that.
clarifying.
Well, we'll say thank you then.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a good thing.
All right.
Radio.
Okay. Take
Cheerio.
care.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Okay. What I think this comes from, you remember the whole inbox? When social crime used to be social crime, and it was us and social crime. Remember those days?
Yeah, I remember.
And they used to
I
run
even remember
inbox,
those days.
and that's what I think pushed this method of automation into the forefront.
Yeah, because Mbox jumped on and they merged with Social Crime, and Social Crime ran some of their shows and had this huge boost in ratings until their live shows came on,
and then they dumped.
And then it dumped. It dumped. And guys, like I said, principal rule of radio: dumping listeners is bad. Very bad, especially if you have a listener count of 315 during the day and 80 at night. You got to start thinking. A program director of a regular station, if he saw those kinds of numbers, would immediately be like, okay, what the fuck's going on here? Because who wants to lose that kind of listener base? Who wants to lose over 100-something listeners? Who wants to do it? Nobody. No one in their right mind would allow this to happen. They would can the thing that doesn't work, which in this case would be the live programming in favor of the canned material that works. We got a call. NHB.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Who's this?
This is Mark the DJ.
Hello, Mark.
We've been waiting for you to ring in.
Well, I mean, I figured I'd go ahead and let y'all say what the majority of what y'all need to say first before I started piping in.
All right, Mark, what do you got to say in rebuttal?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, we're comparing automations. It's kind of like comparing apples and oranges. We are only using the automation as a vehicle.
Yeah, but
we're not ashamed or afraid of our material. I mean, I think we're all pretty proud of it.
Yeah, but Mark, see, and I'm going to reiterate in case you didn't hear it. Again, you're using it as a you're using this as a vehicle, but as we saw earlier tonight, you had what did they have, over 200?
Yeah, Mark, when we checked the Shoutcast listings before we start, you were above Social Crime. You had like 241.
Okay,
right?
Well, I mean, you guys look at it. I mean, I use Radio Toolbox. I mean, it gives it a live.
Yeah, I know. We have it also. I know what what it does.
Okay, well, we've got 8 servers, so I don't know if you monitor all of ours, but we've got 110 listeners on our streams right now.
No.
All right. So with 8 servers, you have 110. What did you have at 7:55?
I have no idea. I was not here. I didn't get here until right as the second hour started.
Okay, I will guarantee you had more than 110.
You had the way I monitor, because I don't have Radio Toolbox to your site, is via Shoutcast listings.
Okay.
And your cluster read earlier in the day 241 at 7:45, 7:50.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at 7:50, usually Shoutcast is off. it reports about 13 lower than what all the stations actually have. So whatever you're reading on Shoutcast, you're probably looking at about 10 less than what you actually have, because I'm looking at your alls from Radio Toolbox, and you've got 119.
Mark, you're not helping. Okay, you're not helping yourself.
You're shooting yourself in the foot, actually.
Even if you're saying that your listener counts were 13 higher than 241, that puts you at about
254.
255 or so. We'll say 250. Let's say 255.
Okay.
You are down to 119. That is over half of your listener base gone.
And if you're using your 13 method, then you're actually up to 99.
Mark, hold on 1 second. We got another call.
Okay.
He doesn't get it. NHB.
Yo. I have a question here. I'm sitting here. I know I'm pretty smart and all, but I can't quite figure out how you can have a vehicle that is crashing every time you want to go live.
Yeah, every time you go, the vehicle goes backwards for live programming, but he thinks he's moving forward.
Well, we got him on the other line. If you want to speak to him, you can call in on Skype and we can conference you in. But
I don't know. I just thought because I run my own station, and if I saw something like that, it would just I don't understand how it can be a successful station. It's just kind of stupid.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thanks. We got it wrong. We got the Mark on the other line.
Thank you, man. Child.
Later.
All right. Bye. Guys, if you're going to call in, please use Skype, because we got Mark on the line here. And
I think he's going to be here for a little.
Yeah. So,
Mark, you want to drink or something while we're here?
Yeah.
We have a mini bar.
Yeah.
Snack bar.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I got smokes in my beer. I'm good.
Can I send the secretary to get you something? A coffee, something?
Blowjob.
I just want to point something out to the listeners real quick here. If you notice, Dave and I have not been reading IMs about this, because we want to hear your voices, either on Skype or on the phone. Not on the phone now because Mark's on the phone, but don't think we're ignoring you guys. We're getting your IMs. We're just not reading the IMs on the topic. We want to hear you say it in your words.
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to comment though.
All right, hold on, Mark. We got a Skyper coming in here. NHB.
I would like to ask Mark a couple of questions.
Mark, this
is our forum cunt.
Oh, is that Oi the Drama?
No, Oi the Drama's on his way to school. He let us know that 20 minutes ago.
That's Carlos, Paco's welfare cousin.
I don't know who the fuck that is, then.
Explain why my microphone sucks.
It's a Mega 4K.
I don't care about your microphone. Ask your question,
just ask your question.
Okay, Mark, you're using legitimate comedy as a vehicle to get listeners, correct?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, as I think it was Damon stated, not only are you shooting yourself in the foot, you're cutting yourself in half.
Well, I can't really say that. I wouldn't really say that, man, because when we first started DEF CON, for the first couple of months, we came on with our regular core listenership because those were the only ones that knew where we had gone, and we have doubled our live show listenership since then. So we've increased our listenership, not cut it in half.
Okay, let me tell you what's causing that. The live shows are causing that. The retail comedy that you pump over your servers is only hyping people up to go, hey, they're gonna play this all day. I don't have to pay for this like I do at K-Ha-Ha, so I'm gonna stay here. They hear the live shows and they're like, what the fuck is this crap? And they leave. This is bad rep, dude.
Please
not exactly, buddy. I mean,
hold on a second. Please note the opinions of the callers do not accurately represent the opinions of the hosts and staff of NHB Radio.
I think that's in our disclaimer.
Yeah, right.
But what I'm saying is that Mark, you're using something that's not yours to get you listeners.
Mark,
expose them to me, yes, absolutely. You were 100% correct.
Let me ask you this question, Mark.
Okay.
This is the next logical question. Do you put any of your best of material into your automation at all?
You beat me to it.
Oh, he's going to have the same thing.
I knew.
No, not yet. Well, no, wait. I'll take that back. We used to do it all the time, but I didn't have much material left from when I had left Social Crime. I didn't keep the bits, and Pedge did. I've still got all the shows, but that would mean that I'd have to go back through and reclip them. So.
Don't keep backups?
The original bits would end up getting played a hell of a lot more based on the logic that we had programmed the automation with. And I don't want to get too technical or anything, but my basic premise is this, all right? Anyone that's been in broadcasting or anyone that's watched network television, there is a technique called bridging, okay? And what they do is they take two really strong shows, and in order to gain viewership for a weaker show, they place the weaker show in the middle of the two stronger ones. It's called bridging.
All right.
So we use it as a bridge.
So, admittedly, you are admitting,
Admittedly, absolutely,
you are admitting
absolutely.
that you are the
if I
weaker
was to
show.
stand up on stage, if I was to stand up on stage against Bill Hicks or Dave Chappelle, of course,
Yeah, but Mark,
I would lose.
Mark, in a realistic world, in real radio, they would never mix the kind of shows that we do with stand-up comedy. If you look at satellite radio, Omega, thanks, man. We're gonna let you run, all right?
All right, I'm out here.
All right, bye. If you look at XM radio, Sirius radio, they have stand-up comedy channel. They have comedy show channel.
And they also have the morning show, which is basically what I consider internet live shows to be.
Yeah.
Like a morning show, a morning zoo kind of format.
They don't mix the two for a reason. Okay? It's
Well,
a
if
totally
you
different
remember
genre.
back when Stern was syndicated, though, he wasn't on a dedicated Stern radio station.
Yeah.
He was mainly found on FM rock stations.
He still is syndicated.
And he's still
Well, right, he's still syndicated for a little while until he goes.
Yeah, when he
I
goes
don't
to-
get him here anymore because
Yeah.
Clear Channel ripped him off.
Well,
so.
when he goes to Sirius, yeah, that's one thing. But yes, he does come in and at the. But you see, you're mixing talk and music, which has been done for years and years and
Can I
years.
just pause for a second?
Sure.
And the main reason you couldn't stand up on stage with Bill Hicks, he's dead.
Oh,
yeah, right.
Yeah, all right, that's a good point. But you would never go on
You
like
could.
I-
It could be
I
a
would-
Weekend at Bernie's thing.
I would
but-
never-
It makes it a little difficult.
It could be a Weekend at Bernie's bit, but
yeah, I would never go on like you would never see an Opie and Anthony unless they did a road show where maybe Norton, Jim Norton warmed up for him. Yeah, something like that maybe. But you notice how it would be Jim Norton warming up for Opie and Anthony, not the other way around.
Right.
The other thing I got to take issue with is the fact that you will sit here and proudly say that you're using stand-up comedians to bridge the admittedly weaker show, which is your live content. Now that begs the question: what are you standing on? Are you standing on your pre-play your stand-up routines from other people, or are you standing on your live shows?
We stand on both, and I'll tell you why.
Stand on both.
Basically, the way I analogized it is, if that's even a fucking word.
Well, let's go look that up. What is that? I'm going to I'm going to the web.
To the web!
Dictionary.com. What is it? Dictionary.
Analogize. Yes.
Right, I fucking analogized that shit. I analogized it like this.
I have good news and bad news for you. Which you want first?
ANALOGIZED.
Okay.
Anal.
All right, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Do you want the good news or the bad news first, Mark?
It doesn't matter, man. I'm up for anything.
Okay. The good news. It's a word.
It is a word.
The bad news is the dictionary defines it as to make an analogy or concerning the analogize the human brain to a computer.
I thought the bad news was that you don't know how to fucking spell it.
Yeah, the bad news is
the
bad news is he didn't know how to read that definition.
Because it was the drama.
All right, go ahead, Mark. I'm sorry.
Well, all right. We've been noticing a trend. I mean, because we've been experimenting. We've experimented with the automation for the last 4.5, 5 months, and we've noticed a trend. Well, at least I have. I don't know if the other ones take as much time to analyze it like I do, but what we're doing is we cast a broader net. Okay, and in fact, we do use the more popular, more well-known stuff to draw in a bigger crowd. It's sort of like having a smaller local comic open up for a headliner, a smaller band open up for a headliner.
But they're not the smaller comic; they're the bigger comic.
No, you know what it is? No, I think I see what he's saying. They're using. So what you're basically saying, if I understand this right, you're using Bill Hicks, George Carlin to draw the crowd. So they're the headlining act, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay, and so your show is admittedly the opening act. But no, that's ass backwards to me. If I started...
Right, it is backwards in the fact that I'm not opening up for Bill Hicks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, all right, maybe that's a bad analogy.
You're using live...
Or it's actually an analogy in reverse. But what we do is I use the popular comics to draw in the crowd, to fill up the Apollo, if you will.
Right.
All right?
Okay,
and of course they're going to draw the larger crowds. That's just, it's common sense.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
But what's happening is when we come on...
Mark, hold on. We got a call.
Mark, hold on. We got a call.
Okay.
Hello, NHB.
Hey, it's Bondo Tenderfoot.
Okay, what's up, man?
Bondo?
All right, hey, I just wanted to say I'm kind of guilty of doing exactly what Paco was talking about.
Okay. We lost him. All right, I'm sorry, Mark.
Being a horrible caller? Yes, you're very guilty of that.
Yeah.
So basically, what we've noticed is that when we come on the air, of course, the diehard stand-up comics, the listeners, they're going to log off immediately. We expect that, and those aren't the ones that we're targeting anyway. But there will be a few open-minded listeners that will stay and see what it's all about.
Okay.
Find out what we have to offer. They have given us the chance to entertain them as much, if not more, than the live stand-up comics that we use. So we seize that opportunity and thank the people that have allowed us the opportunity to try and entertain them as much as what they're used to hearing. And we've noticed that even though we do have a lot of tune-outs when the automation goes off, we've noticed that fewer and fewer are tuning out when our shows come on.
But Mark,
just like last night, I had generally my live show on Tuesdays and Fridays gets anywhere from in the ballpark of about 110 to 130 listeners or so.
That's the average, okay.
On the average. Last night, I've noticed it was last night. So it's just like fewer and fewer people are saying, you know what? This isn't as bad as I thought it was.
But Mark, the problem is your drop-off today, when we witnessed it, was...
Right.
Look, hold on, Mark.
Mark, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
NHB.
I'll make this quick. He says it's like using the Apollo, but that's like putting Jeff Foxworthy in the Apollo and Dave Chappelle going before him. The Apollo's going to leave. Half of it's going to go just after he comes on. I mean, shit.
If you're afraid to go to the Apollo, you might be a redneck.
All right.
Exactly.
Thanks, man.
Let's get back to Mark.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Mark.
Yes.
That was a listener. If you want me to reiterate what he says, I can, but I'm not going to bother because it was funny when he said it, and I'll just ruin it.
Okay.
All right, now, but I got a funny I am here. Yeah, and you guys also get a lot of tune-ins when Trey Dog comes on.
We do?
No, I think he means like Mark's station gets a lot of tune-ins.
Yeah, it's true. All right, hold on, Mark. Skype call. NHB.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, listener.
I'm a listener now?
Yeah.
All right, Jay, what's up?
That's about what I am.
Jay.
Hey, what's going on, Mark?
Go get the
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, no, first of all, I do have to extend some respect. I mean, especially for, we did like this cross-network thing for New Year's, and that was really cool, and we had a lot of fun with that.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome.
Mind you, I still do not understand this strategy you have here. First of all, how do you have any way of telling, and I know you don't, so that's why I'm throwing this out, about how many of those listeners that you have right now are happen to be people who just turned on the stream at work listening to stand-up and just like left their stream on before they went home, and it's just...
Well, I would have to turn around and pose you the same question.
Well, the thing is, the difference is we only have 20 or 30 during the day, so the number, or the possible number of people that could have done that is a lot less.
But by that same token, 20 or 30 of those listeners could be somebody that just left their Winamp on at work.
Mark, I see what Jay's getting at. The thing is, we only have about 25 or 30 during the day. When our live shows go on the air, our listener count doubles, sometimes triples.
Yeah, we've had like 100 people now almost consciously tune in the stream since 8.
Oh, right?
So it's kind of hard unless all of these networks were down.
You still have to explain the upward trend, though.
How do we have to explain it? They tune in. These aren't people who just suddenly after 8 o'clock, shut their proxies down and expose their IPs to a Shoutcast server.
I do that all the time. What are you talking about?
I mean, these are people who consciously and we can see the numbers fluctuate. Tune in.
Right.
When you guys go live, you go from 2+ to, in tonight's case,
88
or more, maybe a little bit more, or as you were saying, 119. That's still a drop.
Rise show gain an automation.
Right. What? Yeah. Like I said, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't sit here and say, and I have never intended to.
Yeah.
To be so presumptuous as to say that every last person that is tuned in when we go live is not someone's Winamp still tuned in at work. None of us can.
Yeah.
None of us can predict that.
And
when is your show on Tuesdays?
10 o'clock.
Oh, it's at 10. Okay. So it's just Trey Dog on Tuesdays. I was going to say that you had more listeners last night because we weren't on, but we're on earlier, so I can't totally make that claim.
Well, Trey wasn't on either, so
and I don't care. Trey doesn't deserve a listener.
And to be fair, Mark, you had announced in our forums you were going to discuss this on your show.
And I did last night.
And
yeah.
you did discuss this on your show last night, and I didn't listen because I was busy. But that could have with us not having live programming on, you announcing in our forums you were going to discuss this, and it probably did add to your listener count a bit.
Okay.
All right.
Certainly.
Now, I'm sorry, I want to interrupt. I just realized I'm thinking over what you said, Mark, and this is what I was thinking. We live in the New York City metro area. It's the largest medium area in the United States, correct? It's
the largest radio and television market in the United States.
Howard Stern here is on a thing called K-Rock Radio. I'm sure you've heard of it, correct?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
When Stern goes on, the numbers go up. When Stern goes off, the numbers go down.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we've also noticed that when our live shows do go off, our counts do go down when we log off the air.
Yeah,
and then we still got a lot of people that hang out in the chat room or instant message to go, okay, cool, all right, you're getting ready to go off. Okay, can you please play us some of this, before you go?
Yeah, but Mark,
or when you get off the air.
Mark, but what I'm getting at is Howard Stern, much like on our network, at 5:30 in the morning, K-Rock's numbers are at one point. At 6 a.m., K-Rock's numbers go up because Howard's coming on. Okay,
right.
Our numbers go up. Jim and Al's
but you
numbers
also have to understand,
went
though,
down like
Howard
the
Stern's been
Titanic.
around for a long time, and given the venues that he was able to expose himself, such as a big station like K-Rock, he was able to expose himself to a lot of people that had never heard him before.
Okay, Mark, how long have Jim and Al been broadcasting? Their website says since at least 2000.
Well, no, I don't. Hell no, they haven't been broadcasting that long.
I thought their website said 2000.
No, if anything, it's only been a couple of years since you all started razzing them.
They
had just started when you guys started harping on them.
I thought their website said that they were on a lot longer than that.
No, absolutely not.
All right.
If that's if that's what the website says, it's either a typo or you've misread it, because I know for a fact they've not been on that long.
Even if that were true, we picked on Jim and Al last December?
No, it was last May or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It was over a year ago.
Yeah.
We picked on Jim and Al over a year ago. Okay? And so they have had a year at least.
And 3 network switches. Remember, they started off on New Era, then they were at Social Crime, and then we had to come here. I've had to pick up and start over 3 times myself.
Right.
So.
Well, keep in mind that 2003 was the year of the continuous server change for NHB Radio. We went from Stream Madness to somewhere else. Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is that you didn't have patch managing and all that.
Oh, come on! No passing the buck here.
What are you? Wild Bunch Radio?
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding me? They're hooked up. They're in bed with him.
That is one of the things.
They're in bed with him.
All right.
I have a lot of respect for you, but I do not understand why you were pushing so hard to use Wild Bunch Radio as your farm system, quote unquote.
What's farm system?
Like letting new broadcasters kind of taking Wild Bunch under your wing and letting new broadcasters kind of dabble in Wild Bunch, and if any of the shows happen to be any good, then you possibly bring them up to death.
No. That was not how it was going to be. We told them that if they ever decided that they wanted to come over and do a show, that they were more than welcome. But we were going to help Wild Bunch because they said they were in financial trouble, and we had the money to help them out. That was all the motivation there was. They were going to go under their own name. They were going to broadcast their own streams. They were going to do their own shit. They were going to run their own automation. We weren't going to have any part of it except provide them the place to do it. That's it. So no, I mean, we just said, if they wanted to come over, they were more welcome to.
Yeah.
But fuck it. I mean, I'm just curious though. I mean, I'm just curious. Why all of a sudden is this the topic of conversation anyway? I mean, we've been doing it for 4 or 5 months now.
Well, as we said at the top of the hour, Jay, we're going to let you run, okay?
Okay.
All right. As we said at the top of the hour, this was basically brought up by a listener, and we're just kind of running with the topic because it generated discussion.
And not only that, but we've discussed it before as per us, and now we're bringing it to the listeners, so to make it open forum, basically.
Right.
All right, Mark, listen, we're going to let you go for a little bit because we're about to take a break.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, before you take a break, I'm just curious. Maybe I read into it wrong, but Mike, are we having issues?
What kind of issues?
I don't know. I mean,
do you guys need to hug?
No, absolutely not. I was just curious because I'd always thought that me and 8-Man were all right, but
No, Mark. We said
maybe
at the
I
top,
read into too much.
Mark, listen to the top of the hour.
Mark-
We said we have utmost respect to you guys.
Mark,
there.
at the top of the hour, we said this is not like, this isn't one of those we're going to declare war on DEF CON, and, it's not one of those. We're just bringing up the topic of discussion and debate.
Okay.
That's all it is, man. Don't sweat it. We're not going to send 129 listeners to the DEF CON forums to post Sloan.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
We're not another message board.
Okay.
All right?
All right, man.
Just
Well,
relax.
I'll stay tuned in.
All right.
All right, be good, guys.
Bye-bye. All right, before we go to break, I just want to say, after hearing that, something just doesn't sit with me. I mean, it almost sounds to me like they're using the stand-up to draw in listeners, but they're billing their shows, their live shows, their input into a station as second billing. Doesn't that sound like that? Doesn't it?
Let's go to break. And
Tell you, this network will never do that. Okay, I'm just going to say that right now. We are not second billing to automation under any circumstances. All right? And we're going to maybe discuss this more when we come back from our break as soon as I can find something to play.
NHB Live via Yahoo and maybe AOL.
Yeah. You know what? Let's play a blast from the past. Speaking of No Holds Barred Radio Classic Network Wars, here's a blast from our past. I knew it was going to take too long. NHB.
What it sounds like they're doing is being little shits.
All right, listen,
to be
Findir?
honest.
Findir? Is that who this is?
Yes.
Findir, listen, man, we're going to break, dude. Before these guys have nicotine explosions.
Well, fuck. Okay, I'll call back after.
I'm just confused now, but
All right.
for something completely.
Look, we're going to break. All right, we need to regroup a little bit.
Okay, I'll call back later.
All right, bye. Speaking of, okay. Anyway, like I said, going to break with a classic parody from the inaugural NHB War.
Hey, you chicken molesting. Hey, you chicken molesting son.
All right, you know what? I fucked up. Hold on.
You fucked up?
I fucked up.
We're about to run out and go smoke.
Fuck off. Here we go.
A stupid UK man living in his UK land, broadcasting his UK show to nobody. Pompous and conceited too, can't come up with something new, so he wants to take on NHB. UK man, don't listen on your show. I am missing UK man. The music you play should really be banned. All technology only has one modem stream. UK man, you can't beat me at all. UK man should worry, your show will get buried. Get your friends to come on my show and lend you a hand. You're a foolish UK man, try to take your final stand. Take my jokes, 'cause yours get laughs from nobody. We all think your UK ass is not funny. B2 Radio will get spanked by NHB.
NHB Radio presents Real Stupid Motherfucker.
Real stupid fucker. Today we spit on you, Mr. Dumb Fuck Gimp from Maine guy.
Mr. Dumbfuck Gimp from Maine guy. Writing songs to women you can't get. Calling shows that don't want to hear from you. Living in a dream world and thinking it's the real world. Boy, you're dreaming! Sure, you have an internet radio show, but are you connected? Are you even broadcasting? Is anyone even listening? We can't hear you. You steal NHB radio bits, and sure, you make us laugh. You think you're funny, but we are not laughing with you, Gimp. We're laughing at you. You're not funny. So let's give a hand to Gimp's parents. His father, the ass, and his mother, the sheep. Because when they talk about inbreeding up north, you don't have a family tree. You have a bush. Fuck your sister. Mr. Dumbfuck Gimp from Maine guy.
Hey, can you hear me? Good, but there's just one problem. I should be talking about your products and services right now. You see, the same people that are listening to this broadcast could be hearing about the amazing things that you have to offer. In fact, right now is the perfect time to advertise the No Holds Barred Radio Network. You can get 30 days of your audio ad for just $30. We'll even produce your ad for you if you want. That's 30 days for $30. Got it? Good. Gotta go.
That's 30 days for your 30-second ad on the internet's #1 adult comedy radio station for the low price of $30. Email marketing@nhbradio.com for more details, or visit them on the web at www.nhbradio.com. 30 days for $30 from the No Holds Barred Radio Network.
Here comes the pain as we return you to the show that started it all. The often imitated, never duplicated, No Holds Barred Radio.
Yes, it's a controversial NHB radio program. I'm Damon Fabrio.
I'm Mike the 8-Man.
I'm here.
Yes, Dave here as well. Dave never wants to say his name.
Because I don't know what my name is anymore.
It's Dave.
Can I don't want to be just Dave. You have two names.
I don't have two names.
Damon Fabrio.
That's my last name, Dave.
But it's a second name.
It's my last name. Jesus Christ. All right, we're in the middle of not so much the funny, but the entertaining, the debate, the controversial topic of whether or not it is cool, I guess, to run stand-up for your automation when you are trying to promote your live shows. Is that a basically good way to sum it up here?
Yeah, I think so.
I had some thoughts after that discussion.
All right, let me just recap for those people just tuning in, Dave.
Let's give them contact first.
877-642-5483 is our phone number. NHB Live through Skype, AOL, and Yahoo. Contact at nhbradio.com through Windows or MSN Messenger. To recap what's going on here, on our forums was brought up a topic by one of our listeners about whether or not basically it is cool. Some networks are trying to boost their listener count by using stand-up comedians during the day for their automation and then switching over to their live programming at night. And while this has done great numbers for them during the day and given them, NHB comparable numbers at night in a short period of time, the controversy my point basically is that they're still more than having their listener count on a downward spiral when their live programming goes on, whereas our count goes up. And now, is this a good idea? Is this effective? I say no. Mark, the DJ of DEF CON Radio, says yes. And we're just basically throwing this around in Debate Central.
And letting you guys actually get a voice.
Yes.
Because normally we just hang up on you if you're dumb.
Yeah. Now it's basically, like I said, free-for-all as long as you can stick to the topic. But we are going to try to move you along. You're not going to be fourth co-host. So, Dave, you had something?
I'm thinking, like, he compare... It's like the reverse of what he's saying. Like, okay, on break, we don't just sit here and not talk to each other, people. We talk amongst ourselves.
Yes.
And we were discussing it, and it sounds like it's actually the reverse of what he's saying.
Yeah. The way it sounded to me was that he's saying that the stand-up comedy is the main act, and they're the opening show. Okay? Their live material, the thing that they actually put into the show, the reason they're doing this in the first place, okay, is the opening for the stand-up comedian. Okay? Because if they were to try to say it the other way, that, the stand-up comedians are opening for them, okay, then we'd just be able to open both barrels on them in the sense that is the dumbest thing that could ever be said. But they're saying it the other way, that they're opening for the comedian. They're using the comedians to boost their listener count, and even if they are dropping. We got a call here. NHB.
Hello.
Yes.
This is Fuck Screen Names about the automation, the
Yes.
comedians on the automation.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I was just thinking, Finder called in, and it got me thinking. You do your own stuff, and it gets listeners from all over the world. I mean, as good as he was, I wouldn't be staying up till, 3:10 in the morning listening to Bill Hicks.
Yeah.
And I think that basically, it's all I've got to say about your format. It's the best there is, and that's
Thank you,
why
man.
people from all over the world will come and listen to your stuff.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what the makeup of their listenership is. I mean, they may have people from all over the world. Because, they're on around the same, like Jim and Al are broadcasting right now.
And so is the GIMP.
And so is the GIMP. And
yeah, the less said about that, the better.
Yeah, exactly. And so, so we don't know what their listener makeup is. And that's really not so much, you're not, I mean, live show versus live show. We're really kind of looking at the way they're boosting their automation. Now, the one thing that keeps going through my mind that I'm thinking about is I'm on the net now 5.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I worked my ass off to get the listener count I've got.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And to me, there's a bit of a work ethic that went into this station. Everybody could see the work that was put in here, especially if you've been around for a while.
Yeah, I've been listening for about 2 years,
Yeah.
Got the box set. I've heard what you've done with college. Brilliant.
All right.
Thanks. All right, man, we got to run, all right?
We got to run. We got another call, brother.
Okay.
Wanted to try and get this point out, but NHB.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Who's this?
It's Spencer from over at DEFCON.
Oh,
what's up?
I wanted to. All right, hold on. I wanted to finish a point I had to make, and then I'll let you talk. All right?
Okay, bro, go ahead.
All right. Basically, what I'm getting at here is I've been on the net 5.5 years. As a lot of people are saying, the original comedy network, all original. We started on Live 365. We moved over to Shoutcast. We bounced around server to server. We've taken on more shows. We built an automation with our original material, and we watched the numbers slowly climb. Okay, slowly climb up. And I like to think that there's been a progression. There's ebbs and flows, plateaus, and then spikes and stuff. But we did this all ourselves. My viewpoint is that another station comes along, instead of trusting, not even so much trusting in their own material, but the way to quickly hike the numbers is to basically dip into a proven library. There's no work ethic involved in putting this together. It's, hey, let's just, pool our comedy collection and pull the same amount of listeners, or more listeners, depending on at what time of day you listen, by writing someone else's material and then watching your listener count drop like a rock when the live programming comes on and 100+ people leave. And I'm kind of looking at this going, you start to question your hard work. It's like, well, what the fuck's going on here? What did I do for the last 5.5 years? Killing myself when these guys come on, use other people's shit, and don't even have enough faith in their own material to stick. I mean, fine, you want to use like stand-up comedy, fine, but where's your shows in automation? You don't even mix in your own shows during the day in automation with the stand-up comedy. You exclusively use stand-up comedians with a few commercials, and this is how you build your listener base. That's my thing. Whereas we've done it all ourselves. We don't have George Carlin or Bill Hicks
or George
to thank.
Clooney or Billy Madison.
Yeah.
Either one.
Or to thank. We don't have any of those guys. We did this all ourselves. We built this ourselves.
We built this city.
We built this city
that's
on comedy.
Glenda's most annoying song.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah,
it.
yeah. That's all right. So with that being said, Spencer, is that your name?
Yeah.
All right, Spencer. Now give me a little bit of background because I did read your post in the forum. You have
my background?
You're the one who had 7 years in terrestrial radio.
Yeah, I did. I got into terrestrial radio in it was '96, and I've been assistant program director, done about every day part that there is, program director in top 50 markets. So,
okay.
Got out of it in 2003 because I just had enough of the politics and the BS.
All right, Spencer. Now I have, just so you know, because I don't know how much you know about me.
Not a whole lot.
All right, I have a bachelor's degree in broadcasting from Monmouth University. Okay. I never worked in radio and never wanted to, considering how many times I got fired in college.
Yeah.
Can you imagine why?
Probably the same reason that I had, where you go in there and you have a vision of what you want to do, and you have to deal with some general manager who's bottom line dollar.
Yeah. No, well, in college radio, it was more like what was decent.
Yeah. I mean, college radio has been fired from college radio at some point.
Yeah. All right, listen, I'm going to put you on hold 1 second because call waiting, All
right, bro.
But don't go anywhere. NHB, make this quick.
Hey, this is Carmen calling in.
All right, Carmen, what's up?
Just wanted to talk about what you guys are talking about tonight. I totally agree with Damon.
Okay. Could you do me a favor? Could you wait till our current caller's done?
Yeah,
and then call in.
We got like a big deal radio guy on the phone here, so who works over at DEF CON. So I'm kind of
all right,
curious.
I'll hang up right now.
All right, thanks. Bye bye. Guys, hold off on the calls. Spencer, sorry about that.
Hey, dude, that's okay.
All right, so yeah, granted. All right, so I just wanted to sort of compare our experience. Now, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Before I let you go off on your point.
Okay.
Working in radio, as long as you have,
Yep.
is it a bad and you working especially in programming?
Yep.
What would you say? What would you say if you noticed your rating sheet where particular programming coming on at night that deviated from your standard station format more than halved your listener count? In terrestrial radio, what would happen?
You know what, though, and this would be my comment to it. If you're talking about, okay, at a 7 o'clock when Nights comes on, the listenership of 7 to midnight always goes down. And it goes down after your morning show. In middays is probably, depending on what the station is and what market you're in, your middays are probably your second worst to your nights. Because you figure most people are listening morning show, they're on their way to work. Middays, they may be listening while they're at work, may not. Afternoons, they're listening on their way home.
Yeah.
And then midnight, or 7 to midnight, it's mainly just, especially in the format I worked at in CHR and Top 40, it's mainly kids that are listening.
Yeah.
So you have a large amount of 12 plus that are listening to the station. So if the numbers
That's our
went
problem.
down,
We should be on at night. Like,
and not even that. We should be sports radio. So we have all those weirdos calling in at the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
Well, the Yankees, they should have got Rodriguez.
Yeah.
And traded him for Bill Bradley.
All right. I'm sorry, Spencer. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
the whole situation is that programming is a monster in itself, where you're trying to please the on-air talent, you're trying to please the listeners at the same time, and oftentimes you have to do almost a 70-30 split, where you give the on-air jocks about 30% of what they want, and then try to give the listeners about 70%. Because let's face it, without the listeners, and at least as an on-air person, without the listeners, what's the point of really doing it?
Right.
Unless you're Sloan.
Yeah, Sloan, who doesn't give a shit.
Unless you're Sloan, where you can vacuum.
Yeah, Sloan pretty much goes out there and just does what he wants to and doesn't give a shit. But I mean, this would be my thing.
No, actually, Spencer, let me correct you. He does what his girlfriend lets him do.
Well, he does what Yoko allows.
Yeah. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I mean, this would be my point as far as the programming that's on over there, and I don't want to say fault because that's a bad word to use, but I mean I actually commend you guys that you have all original content on there, and that's the niche and the stick that you want to go with, and that's who NHB is. The listener that originally posted this whole thread, I went back through there and I read that post about 2 or 3 separate times.
Yeah.
And I actually tried to pick out. I'm like, okay, what was the original point? Is it just that we're using stand-up comedy during the day, or is it the fact about numbers?
Well,
and I couldn't delineate
Spencer,
between...
let me interrupt for a second. I just want to let you know the listener that posted that is on so much Zoloft that if you took his blood culture, it would come out type Z. So you have to understand where that's coming. If you had trouble reading it, it's not a statement on all of our listeners.
No, it wasn't about trouble reading it.
But what I want you also got to remember, his post was cut off.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't I had trouble reading it. I was trying to figure out, okay, what is the main thought or theme of what the post is?
I think he's asking himself that question, the original post.
Is it mainly that it comes down to numbers? And as far as is numbers dropping off during the live shows, over the last couple of months we've seen that less and less people have dropped off from the automation of the stand-up comedy, where the whole thought process is that the individuals that want to listen to the stand-up comedy, they have a place to be able to go other than KHaHa or somewhere else, so they have to pay for uncensored comedy.
They can go to Social Crime.
So, I mean, they can go to Social Crime, whatever it would happen to be. And, I mean, that's where Mark and Jim and Al and those guys came from. I came into this pretty much the end of September, beginning of October is when I found out about all this stuff.
That's pretty much when it started, I think. It wasn't that long.
You came in under the DEF CON era, but not under the social crime era.
Yeah.
No, I had no idea. I never listened to internet radio as far as Shoutcast or anything like that until probably it was about September, end of September.
All right. Hang on just one second. We got a Skype call here. Hello, NHB.
I just want to. He makes a very valid point about catering your format to the time of day.
Yeah.
We're talking about the CHR format, especially in your smaller markets. You have a lot of top 40 stations that during the day will play they won't play any rap. They'll barely touch into the R&B. They'll do a really safe workday format. And then as soon as the 5 or 6, 7 o'clock rolls around, all the little 12-year-old kiddies are home. They'll blast a bunch of Kanye and Ja Rule because that's what they're catering to. It's a completely different crowd, and then the listenership is probably a lot less, but they're catering to who they think's gonna be listening at the time.
Yeah,
When
and
you
that
got
was one of the
work-
points I was going to make is that when you go through that type of a situation and you're trying to make everybody happy that's listening during that day part, and for those people who don't understand, day part mean mornings typically 6 to 10, middays 10 to 3, afternoons 3 to 7, 7 to midnight is evenings. You have to look at, okay, what is the age group and the demographics of what are listening now. Middays, like if you would take a Ja Rule song or something like that, when I was program director, we absolutely would not play Ja Rule during middays because we had people that were listening at work, the kids were at school typically, and, unless it be summertime or vacation or something like that, and it's not something that, the women 18 to 34 really
scare 'em
want to
away.
listen to. Yeah, well, it's not you scare them away. It's just that it's a type of situation where they don't want to they don't want to hear a Ja Rule song about rub my sweaty chest and lick my balls, that kind of stuff.
Whoa. I love licking my sweaty chest and my sweaty balls.
Wait, you do?
That's the whole reason Dave joined the gym.
That's the whole reason I joined the fitness area club.
I thought it was to look at boobies.
No. It was to lick sweaty balls.
Oh, okay.
That's why I hang out with Rice.
Go to
so much.
Sloan's. You can look at shiny balls.
Shiny balls. Or the gumball machine of life.
That's true.
Okay,
All right, sorry,
continue.
Spencer.
Sorry.
We have to kind of try and inject a little comedy into this every now and then, or
Hey,
people
man,
fall
I
asleep.
mean, I understand, and you know what, and the whole thing was us posting in there, and I welcome anybody to debate about it because and Damon knows, especially even though you didn't do radio, that once this whole it's almost like crack. Once it gets in the system, you keep coming back for more.
All right, Spencer, hold on just 1 second. Jay, we're going to let you go.
Yeah, bye.
Hold on, we got a call. NHB.
Hi, I'm Courtney Johnson. I'm new to this. I don't.
Hi,
Okay, what
Courtney.
can we do for you, Courtney?
What?
What can we do for you?
I don't know because I didn't call prepared.
Wow.
That's
not
Courtney,
good.
Courtney, just keep listening in, and when you got something that's like pertinent and on topic, hit us back. All right,
Yeah.
Courtney?
All right.
You can see if we weren't in the middle of a serious discussion, we'd ask you the terrible 20.
Or something of that nature,
Yeah.
but we're not going
We
to do
would?
that.
No.
We talk to her.
Yeah.
But right now we're in like this uber serious NHB mode where we don't say anything funny nor hit on women on the phone, so we can't do that right now.
Okay.
But keep listening
Keep
if you have
listening.
something to say.
I am
tune
in whatever.
Yeah.
All right?
All right.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Courtney Johnson.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye. All right.
Why did she use her last name?
I don't know.
I don't, because there's so many Courtneys in the world.
Yeah.
And so many Courtney
She wanted-
Johnsons.
yeah. Sorry about that, Spencer. This is why we need call screeners, even on internet radio.
That was Courtney Johnson, in case
Yes.
you didn't know.
I was waiting for her to say where she was from. It would have been a work call.
Hi, this is Courtney Johnson from Ohio.
Hi, I'm calling from LLU University in Stanford, Connecticut. I'm sorry, Spencer. Go ahead.
No, I actually lost my my train of thought there.
So did we.
It's okay. We have no train. Everything on this show
The train just
works
went
off
into the
track.
ravine.
Walks way off track.
One of the main things is, like I said, it's who we're catering to, and that's one of the main things. And I mean, obviously, everybody knows that DEF CON and Wild Bunch have had our issues back and forth here over recent weeks. And
Really? I didn't
like
know that. You guys didn't get along?
No.
When did that happen?
Wait, I thought it was like.
Yeah, it didn't make the the NBC nightly news or anything, but as far as you guys are actually the first station that I stumbled across. It was you and it was another prank call station, but it wasn't PCU, it wasn't KDK.
Who cares?
Prank calls are just another thing I want to fucking take issue with, but that's next week.
Yeah, I mean,
We started enough trouble tonight.
I mean, the main situation, like I said, is who we feel that our core audience is, and who we feel that we want to be able to
Okay.
entertain a station.
I got
to.
good news and bad news for you, Spencer. Which one you want first?
You can give it to me straight up.
Okay. The good news is I understand exactly what you're saying.
Okay.
And I kind of understand where you're coming from. The bad news is you have to realize you're speaking to our idiot listeners. And using
that was
words...
the other point I was going to make, is that if you listen to Mark's show last night, everybody that called up was Mark and was like, I don't know what they're talking about, they're full of shit, and all your listeners are the same way. It's a one-sided conversation.
Oh, yeah, that's why we invite your guys to
you
call.
and I and Damon, we all know that. We know it's going to be like that. But, I mean, the listeners, your NHB listeners are going to stick up for NHB, and the DEF CON listeners are going to stick up for DEF CON.
Well, believe me, if I had the time, I would have called in last night to Mark's show, but I figured we were discussing this on our show, so I didn't want to blow my load, you know?
Yeah.
But what my main thing, as far as your target audience goes, I mean, it almost seems to me, with the guy with the guy with a little bit of radio background, is to me it almost seems like the stand-up comedy is rap, your shows are country, and you're trying to mix.
I mean,
all right, maybe not that far.
If you're looking at what we're doing, I mean, and you made the comment about Sirius and XM. I don't have XM. I have Sirius, and I have Raw Dog Comedy. You got Jim Brewer on there, and the Wise Guys used to be on Raw Dog until they moved them to Talk Central. They have
one sec. Our resident Sirius owner, it just woke up from his corpse.
Wait a second. When did they move them? First of all, I hated them because they were.
Last time I checked, I think the Wise Guys were on Talk Central. I don't know. I don't like the show.
I don't like it either. In my opinion, some of our shows could be on satellite radio based on how Wise Guys went, but I know they moved to Wednesdays on Raw Dog. But
okay,
are we beating them too?
Okay, I was under the impression they moved to Talk Central, but I know they have Jim Brewer, and Jim Brewer is pretty much. I mean, although Jim is a stand-up comedian, and he's somewhat funny. I mean, he still does a talk genre show, and that's what DEF CON does. I mean, we're talk comedy genre. Type show where you can listen to stand-up. We have live shows, and we try to cross-promote and to cross-feed the listeners that are listening to the stand-up as far as getting into the live shows. And it's been working because we have seen, every time you go on and do a live show, you lose a little bit of listeners, but we're not losing as much as we normally had 2, 3, 4, about 5 months ago.
I don't know. I mean, over 100 listeners at our count?
Yeah, but it's over 100 listeners now, where before we'd have maybe 250 people, 300 people listening, and then we'd drop down to 60 listeners or 70 listeners,
right.
When a live show come on. I mean, right now, you guys are showing you got about 136, and DEF CON right now, let me let this refresh, is about 124.
Okay, but this is the problem. You're spouting on how great it is, but you're not realizing this is. I understand what you're talking about. If you want my background, I give you my resume also. But I'm currently pursuing my MBA. All right.
Okay.
So I kind of understand where you're coming from. But the problem is you're too far in the forest to see the trees. You're saying it's a way to attract a new market, a new demographic, and a different demographic, or whatever the case is. But the problem is you're dropping half the listener base that you're trying to attract. That's my problem with it. It's kind of like ambush marketing, which I've described to Mark, which is you're marketing Mr. Clean. You're producing pots and pans with U.S. Steel, and then in the middle you put in pots and pans made from Siberia because it's shit and people keep using it, and then all of a sudden you give them back U.S. Steel pots and pans. It's very ambush marketing because what you're saying is, for this moment, we're giving you this product, and you like this product. And 255 people, let's use that as a round number, love that product. But once you go to the live programming, the 255 people don't want that product. You're totally distributing another product on that commercial venture.
And I don't know if you heard my opinion before. I personally believe that by not doing more to promote your live shows when the live shows are not on, by building an automation of best of material, rerunning your live shows in case people miss them the first time around like we do, you're not doing anything to promote your shows.
But see here, and then part of the situation is that's my fault. All of us have full-time jobs that we go do.
So do we.
No, don't say all of us.
I understand that.
Don't say all of us.
You guys do as well.
Don't say all of us. I'm proud and unemployed, damn you.
No, I think they were referring to their network.
Yeah, I mean, all of us over there have full-time jobs, and we try to do as much as we can. Weekends is a big one for me. I do all the imaging over there and do the promos and stuff like that. And
wait, your network has imaging?
Well, yeah.
Do we have imaging?
What's imaging?
GF! Get on that imaging!
Is that taking a picture of us?
No, it might as well be. No, it's one voice that does all the promos and one voice that does all the ads. Not 84,000 voices when we feel like doing it!
Oh, okay. We don't image. We believe in anti-imaging.
We have as much image as a blind person with a shutter over the camera lens and no flash in the dark. Hold on. We got a call. Hello, NHB.
Hey, I want to do imaging. I got a copy of Microsoft Paint, and I think I'll be just fine with that. Okay?
I was going to do imaging with Illustrator.
I was going to do imaging with a crayon.
All right, I'm out.
Bye.
I have an Etch-a-Sketch.
I have a light bright.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Spencer. Go ahead.
No, dude, that's okay. My whole thing would be, like I said, I mean, you guys, I would compare you guys to an ESPN, where you guys have a complete format that you follow, and it's, you know, where ESPN would be sports, you guys are all original content.
And I'm sorry to interrupt, but our server team reminds us we believe in anti-alias imaging.
Yeah. All right. So we're ESPN. And
we would be more of what a regular network would be, where we've got the drama shows, we've got the comedy shows, we got a little of this and we got a little of that. And we kind of do a little bit of a mass appeal for everybody, and there's a little something for everybody to get out of there.
But there's only two products. And let's consider your network a product line.
There's not two products, because you've got the stand-up, and then we've got shows all during the week, and every show is different. My show is nothing like Mark's show, and Mark's show is nothing like Jim and Al's show, and Jim and Al's show is nothing like Mental Discharge.
You're talking about minute differences. What I'm saying is the product line is your station. Would you agree with me on that concept?
Yeah, the product line is our station, to the fact that it's all on one
That's
media.
all. That's the first question I asked you. Your product line is represented by your station. So you agree with me on that. So what you're saying in mid-product line, so the one product line, it's like Marlboro suddenly putting out cigars.
All right, hold on a second, Dave. NHB.
Hey, this is Bondo again. Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
What's up?
Are you hanging up again on us?
Hey, Bondo.
Oh, no. Okay, sorry.
Turn your radio down. Listen to us.
Okay, I just kind of want to scream bullshit to that comment that how you guys are like the ESPN. And the reason for that is because, I mean, all your shows are different. I mean, the NHB Live isn't Sloan's show, and it's not PTR, right?
Yeah. I mean, that is a good point. That could be said for us, too. And the automation reflects what's on at night, essentially.
My comment about ESPN was genre-wise, where it's original content. I'm not saying that PTR and Sloan and the Trade Dog Hour and everybody is the same.
ESPN is actually considered reproduced content. I mean, if you consider they take pictures of the games that they watch and they put it.
They rebroadcast games, and then they have talk shows about the games.
I mean, Sports Center, all it is tape to voice. It's Mystery Science Theater.
All right, Bondo, we got to run.
All right.
All right, bye.
But we have another caller for you, Spencer.
Okay.
Pick it up.
I don't know how.
Well,
Hello, NHB.
I don't think ESPN is too accurate. Well, for one thing, ESPN has poker, and I don't know how the fuck that fits in with
You know
that.
what? I just realized something. Jay has
Yeah.
broadcast more tonight than he has on his own show.
Yes. Jay, way to get in all your points.
He's making up for last night. That's what he's doing.
I'm doing what I can. I would put us more akin to, say, Spike TV, because they have a whole network that caters to a specific audience.
What's wrong?
Spike TV.
Hey, what's wrong with Star Trek?
No, nothing wrong with it.
No, Mike doesn't like Spike TV. What's wrong with Star Trek?
What's wrong with Spike TV?
Spike TV is like the Sybil of television networks.
But
we were the Nashville network. Now we're the National network. Now we're Spike TV. Now we don't know what the fuck.
But they have
I'm
most
not saying
extreme.
we're like Spike. I mean, we're like Spike TV in format, how they cater to a specific.
Whoa! You have beef with Most Extreme Elimination Challenge, Mike?
No, it's great when you're in the bar in Staten Island drinking.
See, okay, there you go.
I think that was an insult, Dave.
That doesn't matter.
Dave met one of his exes off Blind Date too, so I mean, you can't knock.
Ow. All right, Jay, is that everything?
Yeah, there were. On that, one more thing. How many advertisers do you guys have at this point?
Spencer.
How many advertisers do we have?
Yeah.
None, because we don't go out to look for advertisers.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, with the numbers you guys are pulling during the day, you'd have a better success. You'd have a better success
because you
rate.
get into other legalities, and you guys know this. You get into other legalities, especially with the the type of stuff that we do with pulling in the advertisers.
Because you're playing other people's stuff.
No, it's not because you're not. It's not because you're playing other people's stuff. It's you need to be able to, if you want to start selling advertising that pays off, you need to be able to submit numbers, TTL, TSL type stuff, and that's impossible to do with Shoutcast. Others can do that because they have software to be able to run to say, okay, this is specifically with the time spent listening, the total time spent listening of who's listening where. And it's just not the. I mean, to go out and to try to do that and to sell the advertising is more headache than what it's worth.
Okay. All right, Spencer. Listen, we're gonna let you go. We're gonna let you run.
All right, dude.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Thanks for giving me a chance to talk.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right. I'd like to know if anyone from our server team is listening who can call in. I have a question.
That means Shaggy. I know you're listening.
Shaggy, or I thought Nate was listening.
I think they probably
someone
both.
who has a very good working knowledge. Jay. I can't believe I'm inviting Jay to call back. You have a good working knowledge of Shoutcast. I just something that
indulge you. Just indulge
something that last comment that was made just sent up a flag that you can't track TTSL with Shoutcast.
People are asking if we're gonna have time for woo.
Probably not.
I'm serious.
Probably not.
Are you seriously sick?
I just closed it.
NHB.
Hey, how's it going? Long time listener, first time caller.
Yeah. For this hour. Oh, who the hell's?
It's Omega.
No, Omega, hang up.
Oh, God.
When you ask for it, you get a shit
you know what?
stone.
I think we got we got them both at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, NHB.
Yo, it's Shaggy.
All right, Shaggy and
Shaggy
Jay are
and
two.
What the fuck is that?
Jay, Shaggy, hang on one second.
Okay.
Hold on one second. NHB.
Hi, this is Carmen here.
All right, Carmen, listen, we're going to have to ask you to give us 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
All right.
I just got to deal with a server issue.
Not a problem.
Thanks, man.
Is it really a server?
I don't. Yeah. Shaggy and Jay are two Shaggy, our server admin. He set up the Shoutcast server. Jay
owns
Jay
Stream
owns a
Madness.
streaming service
I will
provider.
I will promote it. StreamMadness.com. There you go. Free plug.
The two of you, you may answer together or separately. That last comment that was made about not being able to track TTSL, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. What do you guys have to say to that?
Well, I know that. I know that Jay posts to our staff list when our TTSL drops down, when it goes back up, and basically we can track that. And with what's running on the server, I can tell you per minute how many people are listening at that time.
Right, and there's a page list linked right off the Shoutcast homepage. Now, mind you, people could have said in the past that it's possible that those numbers have been inflated or whatever. But I don't think how the fuck our number is going to be that inflated. From if they were inflated, we'd have thousands and thousands of listeners.
Yeah,
and there are some stations that do that, but we know we don't. So we can faithfully sell. We can sell those numbers to our advertisers. Plus, we have the website, and we've sold packages with both. And in fact, you should see our latest.
I haven't even seen
my plug because they're about to pay. Knives by mail.
Knives by mail. I'll do live reads for that.
Oh my God. Do we get free samples?
Yeah, I want a knife.
You guys will like this though. Mike and Dave, they also sell airsoft guns.
Ooh, we need samples. I will not promote their product without knowing what I'm dealing with.
That's right. Truth in advertising.
I
right?
want to be honest with my listeners. I want to be honest with the staff. I need product.
Knife, it's just something so fucking dangerous about that concept.
What, sending me knives or just giving the listeners access to knives?
Sending anyone who orders a knife through the mail.
I want that.
I'm at the site right
now.
now.
I want that. They have ninja stars with knives on them.
What?
No. These are glaives. These are like what blade you
They're like cyclone folding blades. I want those.
Damn you, Jay. All right, thank you, guys.
Thanks.
And BB guns.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Clavis, you can call in now.
All right, Carmen,
call in.
Carmen,
we'll give
hurry.
you as much time as you want. Oh, they have guns.
These are the airsoft guns.
I am so getting.
What are these?
They sound like
They're
BB
pellet
guns,
guns.
like soft pellet guns.
Oh.
But like
they still hurt. Believe
Wait,
me.
wait! It's an assault weapon. It's banned in New Jersey.
Actually, technically, yeah, it is.
Yeah, they
we
are
can't buy these here.
You can buy them. You can use them, but you can't carry them. If you get
What are you supposed to do? Use telepathy?
No, check this out.
Tongues.
You don't have to. No, check it out. If you don't have to register them, but if you have to follow the same firearm rules that for a real firearm if in New Jersey. If you let's say I
we got to turn it in.
No, check it out. Let's say let's say I wanted to bring my airsoft guns over here to show you. I have to put them in the trunk area of Jeepzilla, and they have to be in a locked enclosure for transport.
Oh, for a moment, you said since you couldn't carry him, you'd have to like carry him between your legs and shit. All right, we got to call NHB.
Hey, it's Carmen again.
All right, Carmen.
Okay.
What?
No, we're not going to the other
We're
call.
not going to the other call. No.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me tell this other caller to call back.
All right.
Hold on. This poor guy. Who's this?
This is Dreamcast.
All right,
All right,
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast, you
Listen,
gotta call back.
We got this guy on the phone who we've been blowing off for the whole hour. So call back when he's done.
Right.
All right. Thanks.
No problem.
Bye. That's why we need call screeners. All right, Carmen. What's up?
Okay, well, I just got home from work. I kind of jumped in the middle here. I do have a couple things that I want to say, though.
Okay, go for it.
I guess the whole thing about, having a comedy radio station or any
One
station.
sec. Wait, say that again.
Dave, stop it. Let him
Having a
talk.
comedy station.
Oh, they said a boat. You said a boat. I like that.
Let him talk, Dave.
Sounds like Tom Green.
Dave!
Shut up! About. There you go. Basically, and Damon hit on this as well, is what is your base and what is your vision for your network? We're a pretty young station, we're just starting out, and I've been listening to NHB for a couple of years, and it's a lot of hard fucking work to get a station going.
This is true. And to keep it going.
You want a GM's position?
Yeah. You want to run my network?
No.
Nobody wants this job.
He's second. No, not really. Not so
I think
much.
the Gib would say no to this job.
Don't even threaten that. I will leave.
That's how I could. That's how to put an end to it. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, Carmen.
Basically, it's a lot of hard fucking work, and what I want is for people to tune in and listen to the material that we have from our broadcasters. I want people to tune in, and that's why they're tuning in, not because they're listening to something else that has nothing to do with the people running, the station or the shows.
Yeah, and that's what I would think as someone who's been doing this for 5.5 years. When I got on the air and I was like, I was like happy we got the 3 hours a week, and then we were off the air for the rest of the week. And I thought, how can I get us on the air all the time? Because that's the only way we're going to build a listener count. And I assembled an automation. Now I could have assembled an automation of music, but I was like, no, why am I going to assemble an automation of music? I want people to hear what I'm doing. That's why they're tuning in, to hear our show, the No Holds Barred Radio show. Not to hear George Carlin and then, we'll sneak this program in. No, if you're going to do these shows, you want them to hear your show.
Way out. It's taking the easy way out. You're going to, play stand-up comedians. It's an easy way out.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work to set this stuff up.
Yeah.
To keep it running, keep automation going.
Yeah.
I've been listening to you guys for a few years, and, I've kind of been watching you guys, and it's a lot of work. That's all there is.
And also
to
to keep it updated, it requires people go into their shows and say, okay, the whole show, I'm willing to admit, a lot of our shows, the whole show isn't great. It's only parts of the show that are great. And that's what you showcase.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there listening for at least 2 hours to your own show.
Yeah.
And you got to go through and cut out parts. And
Yeah. Trust me, I was keeping up on it till about a year and a half ago. Now I'm a year and a half behind. But but I mean, eventually that stuff will get caught up, and we'll get the lost year and a half or 2 years of NHB automation, and it'll be good. But I mean, that's my whole point. To me, I just feel like this is the lazy way of building listeners. It's building listeners on a bit of a false pretense.
It's your station. Put in the time and effort to make it work for you.
Yeah. Is that it, Carmen?
I think that's it.
Okay, thanks, man.
Thanks.
Hey,
I
you guys
appreciate
have a
your
good night.
patience.
Later, I appreciate your patience, dude.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Keep listening.
About.
About.
Yeah, that's my whole point in the end. I mean, you guys are these other stations are taking the fast track, and there's no work ethic involved. It's the lazy, easy way out to build listeners, but you're not building the right listeners.
It's like if we just left our automation the way it is now and said we're not putting in any new bits. It's similar to that idea.
Or if we just ripped it all out and played nothing but Foo
love
Fighters
songs or love songs.
Yeah.
Nothing but duct tape.
Nothing but duct tape.
Duct
That's
tape.
another way to commit NHB
Duct
suicide.
tape. 24 hours
Yeah.
a day.
But I
The
just-
all duct tape
I just
stream.
feel like if you're going to get on and do an original comedy show with your personality as the forefront, then promote that. Pound the shit out of it. Be proud of what you do.
Here's a black man. I hate the black
NHB.
man.
Yeah. A musician is like,
Yeah.
and Damon and the rest of the musicians, and who are listening will understand.
Hey,
It's
Jeff,
just like nowadays.
Jeff, hold on a second. Hang on, listen. There's this other guy who wanted to get in before you, so call back when he's done.
All right, I'll do that.
Bye bye. NHB.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry, what did I miss?
Who's this?
Who's this, Raiden?
No, this is Griff.
Griff, catch it on the rebound. Look, we gotta go.
We gotta go, Griff.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
What did I miss?
He started the whole fucking thing, and he's calling it at the very end. Oh my God!
NHB.
Hey guys, it's Mark one more time. I just want to know, want to let you guys know I had 2 points. Spencer wasn't privy to the TTSL reports and stuff like that.
Okay.
So he didn't know about it. But
All right.
I
Okay.
do know that you can keep track of how many people tuned in, how long they stayed tuned in, and how long they spent, how long people spent listening to the stream for the month.
Well, we'll cut him some break because he's new.
Yeah, so we just verified. Point two?
Huh?
Point two?
Oh, point two was that this is in response to the last caller you all just had.
Hey, Mark, I gotta put you on hold on 1 second. You'll understand why in a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll go.
Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
Who is this?
I heard the discussion, and I had to put in my 2 cents.
Wait, do you have 2 cents?
This is Mike Ellis.
Do you
by
have
the way.
any sense?
No, I know. Listen, I just have a good analogy for you guys about these idiots with the comedy, running other people's comedy.
No, hold on. Mike, let me give a little background for those people who don't know.
The other Mike is now turning around and facing a wall.
This is a guy I graduated from Monmouth University with, who has the same broadcasting credentials I have, plus how many years in television before you went to deliver pizzas?
10 years in television before I started delivering pizza.
Yeah.
Mike has just gone off the edge. Took off the glasses.
What do you mean?
Wait, I don't know what's. Don't pay attention to Dave. What do you got to say?
Oh, the other Mike.
Yeah, the other Mike. I don't know. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, all right. This is my analogy for you, NHB versus these stage idiots who play other people's stuff. You guys are like an art gallery, and they're like a poster store.
A poster store?
Yeah, you're showcasing original stuff all day, your stuff, and they're selling prints of other people's stuff for $3. They're
okay.
You know what I mean? There doesn't take anything to run other people's stuff to run Carlin all day. Oh boy, that's impressive.
Well, Mike, I don't know if you caught this. They're running Carlin all day, and then at night they broadcast live shows like we do.
Well, I know they do, but I mean, you know, that's another one. They have no excuse. They have material to work with. They have their own shows. So why they run other people's stuff? It's because they want to. It's like what's his name? What's the other guy was saying? What's the other guy? Dave.
I don't know.
Me?
But he said the product. What happened to Racist Dave?
I'm still here.
Okay, that's what you were the one saying about the product. How they place one product on the air, and then they offer that all day.
Yeah.
And then they whip out the live show. It's like they're tricking people.
That's what
it's like the bait and switch.
I don't think they're doing it. Like I said, I don't think they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
I think in their head they're justifying it. They're don't
justifying
see
it in their head, but that's what they're doing.
But they don't see it as a bait and switch. I see it as a bait and switch.
It is a bait and switch.
All right.
And and I just had one other thing. I sent Damon 2 parodies.
We got
I was kind of hoping you'd play at least one of them.
Yeah, Mike, hang on 1 second. We got a call here. NHB.
Yes, this is Marge. And I'm playing with myself, listening to the show, and I wanted you to know that I'm your target audience.
Mike, that's not you.
That's still Mike.
No, we got a guy on the line here. Skype caller.
Yo.
What do you want?
That was the dumbest analogy I have ever heard.
Who's this?
This is Anal Andrew.
Anal Andrew?
Oh, it's Anal Andrew. We know Anal Andrew from last week.
We do?
Yes, he got his.
I gotta say, this is probably the most times I've heard people call into your show.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Quite impressive.
All right, man. Thanks.
When the stuff isn't funny.
What?
People are calling in. When the stuff isn't supposed to be funny, people are calling in.
Yeah. Maybe we should just go all talk like Rush Limbaugh or something.
Ooh, Rush, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Political commentary.
Yeah, all right.
Can I get addicted to lewds also?
Yeah, maybe. All right, thanks, man. We got to go.
All right, have a good one.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Dear God. What? Is this my job?
Pick up the phone.
Mark, you still there?
Yeah,
All right,
unfortunately.
That was the first co-host of NHB.
Yeah, I was listening ever since the days of Mike Ellis.
The only thing we need now is Steve to call and Paul.
You know,
And,
suddenly,
Mike Bell.
you know, suddenly, I think I like Mark's opinion. Suddenly, because I think we're gonna switch to Carlin, Pryor, Stalin, Lenin, and
Pol Pot.
Yeah, Pol Pot.
How about just Kevorkian?
Yeah.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Folks, if you want to see what Mike the Ape Man looks like without sunglasses, go to the fucking webcam.
All right, I'm sorry, Mark. Go ahead.
All right. Well, basically, the whole thing of it is that we want people to tune into our shows. We do. We really that's our end goal. That is our whole purpose. But just like a little unknown comic will hang out with a headliner, they have to use the star power of the headliner to gain their exposure and to build up their core listenership.
Yeah, but Mark,
and if this method happens to work a little bit faster than the way you guys are doing it, I don't see what's wrong with that.
Mark, you know what though? You listen to how you're billing yourself. You're billing yourself as the opening act.
We are.
But in reality, Mark,
I'm humble enough to admit that.
But in reality, Mark, you shouldn't be the opening act on your own station. You shouldn't be I would never take second billing to someone else's crap on my own station, a station
He won't
I
even
start.
take it. He won't even take it on his own show.
That's right.
Shut up, board up.
Well, the way I'm looking at it is that the broader the net we cast, the more exposure that we'll get.
Yeah.
Some will love us, some will hate us, but the ones that love us and become core listeners, they'll follow us anywhere.
Okay.
And should one day we decided to do all original, nothing but, I believe that we would be competitive.
But the point that Captain
I mean, this
Pizza
is a
Man.
format that has been working. Our live shows have increased in numbers over time, and I you can't argue with the numbers.
All right. Look, at the risk of getting into material we've already covered, I see your point, and I want to thank you for coming on our show and giving your side.
And more than that, Damon, you all know that I respect you all as broadcasters.
Hey, Mark,
I've been listening to you all for a long
I
time.
don't respect us as broadcasters.
Mark-
You're a liar.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Mark, it's all good. We don't hate. I just want to go on and say we do not hate the people of DEF CON, Wild Bunch, The Edge, New Era, whatever they're calling themselves this week. We don't hate. If I hate anyone, it's my own staff. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks,
But
Mark.
I just wanted to say that I owe my roots to NHB.
You what?
I'm sorry. What?
I owe my roots to NHB.
All right.
And so does everybody.
So, Mark, when you're ready to go off the air and broadcast somewhere else, you're welcome to come here.
Yeah.
We got another call.
All right, go ahead.
Take care, man.
Later.
Bye-bye. Jesus Christ.
Every listener says Mike looks old without his
NHB.
glasses on.
Yeah, we can cover this for the
NHB.
last 10 minutes.
Hello.
Goodbye. I've gotten 5 IMs since Mike took off his glasses.
Yeah.
That say, "Wow, he looks old."
Yeah.
Rico even wrote in. He says he gains 10 years in age.
Wow. GF, if you wanted to call in
Here's
and
your time.
make your point.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah. No, he doesn't have 10 minutes. He'll take it.
You know what the sad part is, guys?
Yeah.
When I walked in here, I didn't look like this, but sitting between these two guys all night long, it does it to me.
Why, did we step on you all night?
No. I admit, I got bags under my eyes, man. I know it.
It's
Who this
Ohio.
be?
What is this? NHB.
Hey, it looks like I got what I wanted.
Wow.
You got what you wanted.
Well, in the second half of the original post, basically the first half was basically warm up, saying, all the other stations are doing this, so we should do this, and that's when it cut out. What I was trying to get across, I guess, never got across, was that because everyone else is taking this road, we should take the less traveled road and become more like AM radio and like every
Walden now?
Huh?
Let him talk.
What's the new drug they put you on?
No, let me hear what he's got to say.
Go ahead. Shoot your load, Griff.
Because like everyone else is going this format, NHB should become more like AM radio, like the local AM stations, and at the top and bottom of every hour should do like traffic and local news reports.
Yeah, for where?
What?
For where?
We're gonna do
local to who?
Wait. I'm working on it.
Could you imagine how long the
we're gonna
traffic
do web-
report would
we're
be?
gonna- we're gonna do web
Web
traffic.
traffic, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do the traffic report.
Okay.
So you guys, when we're done with Griff, I will do the traffic
All right,
report.
Griff, we got to run.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Okay, I'm going to choose a random city and do the traffic report. We are going to do the traffic report for St. Louis.
Oh, Jesus.
Right now on I-70 in Missouri between Polar Springs Bridge and Wentzville, there's a delay. Okay? There's an advisory on US 40 and I-40 64 in Missouri. An advisory. Be careful, people.
What the fuck?
Polar Springs Bridge and Imperial. There is 2 advisories. There also is an advisory on the Chain of Rocks
There's
Bridge and the
wait,
Jeffs Barracks
there's an
Bridge.
advisory on the show.
Wait a second.
What?
Every time you say the Poland Spring Bridge, it's Poplar Street Bridge. Where the fuck did you learn how to read?
New York City.
Good freaking God.
I-270 in Illinois is between I-55 and I-70 in the Chain of Rocks Bridge.
Mike Ellis must have taught him to read.
And by the way, Elena's writing in saying Marcos is roots to NHB, yet another spawn to come from this network. Actually, she uses an explicative there, but I won't go there. And it's 64 in Florida. You can go shit in your hat. Thanks, it's 64.
Thank
I'm
you.
sitting here freezing. Dave's got the window wide open. There's fucking human beings in here.
Thank
for
you,
Christ's
Station
sake.
Cocktease.
Cino C saying Griff could care less about traffic or weather in a city. Okay.
I like the idea that we're in traffic and weather.
I thought his post was somewhat intelligent. Now I take that all back.
Yeah. Wow.
UH
It's a damn good thing that I think we should move that character limit down.
It's down to 4.
UH Solo is in Antarctica and would like to know if you can give him a traffic report.
Okay, one sec. Let me punch that up. UH Solo, there's snow.
Yeah.
Be careful, there's snow.
Yeah. How about we give the weather report for Ethiopia, Africa?
Okay, I'll work on it.
I'm not quite sure how to take this, but Villain696 writes in, What you guys need to do is market your personalities that are on the air more, especially on the site.
We don't do that?
Now, here's my problem. Who I am on the show is not always who I am in real life.
Yeah, it is. Don't lie.
Okay. You're right. It's actually true. That is kind of true.
No,
but I don't know if I want people to know that.
But you know what? Here's the thing, though. We market our personalities. You tune into the station to hear our personalities. Even if we're not always necessarily funny, it's a personality-driven station. It always has been from day one when we were in college.
And honestly, I believe we're not exactly who we are in the air. I'm being 100% honest.
Yeah.
We aren't exactly who we are.
Yeah.
We are who we are on the air just to like 100th times.
Yeah. Dave is actually a charitable... No, he's not. He's a dick.
No, I'm a dick. I'm a dick in real life. I agree. But I'm not as much as a dick as I am on the air.
Okay, leprechaun.
No, he's really not.
I'm not the dick.
Dave is the kind of guy, and I've said this before, I'll say it again. On the air, yes, he is a complete and total ass to just about anybody.
Yeah.
But
including his co-host.
Right, but off the air, if Dave is one of those guys that I want watching my back.
Yeah.
Because I know that he will go out of his way to make sure you're all right.
Hey, little known fact about Dave. The very first time I ever met the man we called Racist Dave, he donated a hard drive and memory to the No Holds Barred radio studio.
And just to end this love fest, it's currently 45 degrees in Giod, Ethiopia, with a daily high of 97 and a daily low of 71.
Giod.
Godi. I don't know how they pronounce it over there. They speak African.
They speak click.
G-O-D-E.
Goad. Okay, Goad. Okay, today will be sunny. Tomorrow will also be sunny. Saturday will be sunny. Sunday, scattered thunderstorms, a high of 93 and a low of 69. Monday, a high of 93 and a low of 69 also.
All right, let me, we'll take this call
You
here.
wanted me to look it up?
This is true. NHB?
Hey, it's Shaggy.
Shaggy, what's up?
All right. I have to slightly deviate the topic, but not really.
Oh, Christ.
All right. It's bad enough that people on our network are stealing bits that we've been doing for months, but you guys are now stealing a bit I actually just planned, like, last week.
What?
We did?
Yes.
How do we do?
PTR is going to start doing the weather and traffic report during the show.
Well, someone requested it, so we figured we'd jump on it.
They wanted Ethiopia.
Yeah. I called up Ethiopia.
Oh, what was
it? I actually called them on the phone. Shaggy, we got to run. We're getting bombarded.
All right, fine.
Because the show's ending.
Yeah, of course. NHB, hold on 1 second.
All right.
Hello?
Hello?
Not you. Not the phone caller, Skype caller.
Yeah. So off the air, Dave isn't that big of an ass. Say it ain't so.
He's a big ass, but he's a bigger ass.
I'm a different kind
he's
of
a
asshole.
swollen anus on the air. When he goes off the air, the swelling goes down.
Grown and known to love.
Yeah. All right, we got to go, dude.
Later.
Bye. Caller.
All right, yeah. I slaved over a hot computer to make songs for the show, and I haven't heard my show.
Yeah, because it's all about you, you fucking ass. It's all about you, isn't it?
No, it's not. I wanted to help out the ratings and make funny songs.
You didn't do work for 6 months before
Mike,
you quit.
Mike, I have
Now
good
you
news
wanna
and
do
bad
work?
news for you. What do you want? What do you want first?
The bad news.
The bad news is the fact if we do play your parodies, the ratings will go down. You want the good news?
What?
The email didn't bounce.
Yeah, we got the parody. How about this, Mike? If I could find them. Oh wait, I got to take the Skype call. Hold on.
10:57.
NHB.
Hey, whose ratings is he trying to help out? DEFCON's?
You got it. You said it.
Wow.
That's cold.
All right. Look, dude, it's the end of the show.
1 sec. Wait.
Yeah, you have 3 minutes. You can put it on. They're funny
Mike,
stuff.
They're
No,
funny.
short
All right,
parodies. You
hold
play
on.
one.
No, Mike, Dave, put him on.
Put him on?
Put him on with him on the phone. Yes. No, I want him to defend this. I want him to defend this.
Oh, wait a second. I have to.
He's gonna need a good defense.
I have to set this up.
It's under my documents.
No, I have to set up the wave out. I switched it up. It'll take a second.
No, Greg, we need to go over by a couple minutes. I'm sorry. We got to do this. No, Mike, come on.
Is
He's on the phone.
Is this?
I want him to hear what the listeners got to say about his work.
Yeah, I think that you should.
Is that what
Yeah,
you want?
it's going through. No,
Okay,
under
I just wanna make
it's
sure.
under my document. Which one should we play, Mike?
I don't know. Have you listened to them or?
No.
No.
Which one, honey? I'm gonna ask my wife. Which one's funnier, Ass
Have
to
the
Fire or
timing of a
Bitchcraft?
broken clock.
Yeah,
that's true. Oh, I don't know. All right, how about Bitchcraft?
All right,
Play that one.
Bitchcraft. Hold on one second.
Where
All
was
right.
it?
NHB.
That's not doing him enough justice. Why don't you wait till next week and give him a half hour?
What the fuck is?
Trust me, he don't
What
need.
the
we don't.
fuck does bitchcraft? What is it about?
Wait. Where is it?
Good.
Where is it, Damon?
My documents.
Okay, and where?
My documents.
It's just sitting there.
It says bitchcraft.mp3.
Okay. And I'll play it. And I'm gonna go smoke.
There we go.
All right, yeah, they're going to smoke. So if you're gonna, all right, Mike, here's
Yeah.
your song. Stay on the line.
All right, thanks.
That harsh judgmental glare, that cruel obnoxious stare, that strips my confidence bare, it's bitchcraft. And I got no defense for it, the heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? It's bitchcraft, wicked bitchcraft, and telling you is strictly taboo. When you arouse the fear in me, my heart says get a beer in me. Proceed with what you're putting me through. It's such an ancient pitch, and one I'd like to switch, 'cause there's no meaner bitch than you. Cause it's bitchcraft, that bitchy bitchcraft, and doing you is strictly taboo. When you rouse the fear in me, my heart says yes, dear in me. Proceed with what you're putting me through. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I'd love to switch, 'cause there's no meaner bitch than you. Oh, it's bitchcraft.
All right.
Yeah.
What was that about? What was
It's
that
about Bitchcraft. Come on.
What is bitchcraft? It sounds like a ship that should have been put down.
What is that?
It's a parody. It's you
No,
know
it
that,
isn't.
that
It's
old
crap.
song.
That's about as old as.
Okay, I'm gonna read the reaction from the listeners.
Okay.
Rocky just types, "Oh no." Okay. Stop. It's painful from Finder. From Striker. Okay, this shit is painful. from Stryker. I'm not making this up, Mike. This is how they come in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dogger writes in, kill me now.
Oh, wait.
I want to hear duct tape. Anything but this.
Skype caller.
Well-
Hold on. Hello, Skype caller.
You're the man, Mike.
Thank you.
All right, get off my line.
Greg's upset that we're going over by a couple minutes.
Oh, get over it.
Doug Lassick writes in, ha ha ha, Mike Ellis is the funniest thing since Keno in the old folks home.
Thank you.
Wait,
That's good, right?
that's not a compliment.
Carmen writes in, going back to the main point tonight, this song blows and it's not NHB. And he says, yes,
What the
it is
fuck?
crap. Okay.
Why do I have 700 IMs?
Psycho Crackman writes in, wow, there's usually something worse than Classic Damon.
Wait, what?
Well, there's actually something worse than Classic Damon, says Psycho Crackman.
What's worse than Classic Damon? Fuck you, asshole.
UH Solo writes in, it has the suck of duct tape times 300.
Herenchi writes in, Mike should seriously consider using that tip money for singing lessons.
Whoa!
Namek74 says, I give that parody 0 out of 5 rolls of duct tape.
Well, I appreciate all the great feedback, and I'm going to keep it coming, and I'm not going to stop making parodies.
Oh, God. NXN'sology writes in, wanted to ask if they could join Dave and I for a smoke, even though they don't smoke.
All right. Skype caller, what's up?
This is Greg. Hey, I don't care that you guys are going over.
Yeah?
But, I need all the listeners I can get, and I find it very unprofessional that you would, purposefully tank the listener count right before my show goes on by playing that fucking brutal, ass raping with a 15-foot concrete Doloreptin electrified barbed wire. Fucking brutal.
It's such an ancient pitch.
Greg found the funny.
I'd love to slip.
Mike,
Mike. It's a conspiracy writes in, so that was basically the Frank Sinatra song with Bitch, where Witch previously went, right? Because the lyrics sounded almost exactly the same.
Right.
Oh my God!
Wait, Mike,
no,
Mike,
no,
please,
no,
Mike,
we're
hold
done.
on. Mike, defend that. Please defend. I want you to tell me why you think.
We're done.
Yeah, I probably should have done Ask the Fire. My wife said Ask the Fire's better.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd rather burn in a lake of fire.
Mike Ellis sucks.
Yeah.
No,
Mike, we gotta go.
We're done.
We gotta go.
Thanks a lot.
All right, bye.
This aren't that funny.
All right. Well, Damon, this cinches it. I got to dig out the lyrics that I wrote for Ring of Fire.
All right.
And we're gonna have a head-to-head parody next week.
All right. Fair enough. We could do that. Holy crap.
Good God.
I sucked ass.
I feel...
Venison also said, oh, God, after that, I'm going back to listening to the Gimp.
Wow. Ouch.
Damn.
All right, is it time to go?
Yes.
My girlfriend called in during that. You've been listening to No Holds Barred Radio. We encourage you after hearing that to stay tuned for the Annihilation Principle.
Yeah, we beg you, please.
Yeah.
Don't hold it against Greg that we played that shit.
It's not Greg's fault. It's not our fault either. You blame Mike Ellis for that. The man who quit and produces more now. In fact, maybe just like in childbirthing, he should stop producing.
Oh, that was horrid.
Oh, crap.
No, don't take it. No.
No, we're done, guys. We're done. Skype, we're done. Who is that?
It's Anal Andrew.
Anal Andrew, you need to take it anally because we're done. We are done. Tune in next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, for another fun-filled edition of No Holds Barred Radio. We appreciate all of you for tuning in. And Dave,
yo,
thank you for showing up.
I tried my best.
Mike,
yeah,
thank you for leaving.
Well, you're quite welcome.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for leaving.
I was talking to Mike Ellis.
Sorry, my bad.
All right, folks.
I'm sorry we weren't as funny as you wish.
What?
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging in there.
Yeah.
And I hope you got something out of it.
Yeah. Coming up will be the entire George Carlin collection.
And remember, free Suge Knight, baby.
Yes.
And Bill Hicks will be on from noon till 2.
We'll be back next Wednesday at 8 p.m. See ya!